Good morning, friends. How are we all doing today? We are back with our Friday stream, back in Scarlet and Violet after such a long time out. I hope you're all having a great start to your Friday. It's great to see you all. We will be going, indeed, today for the Alolan Raichu. First time we can catch this in Scarlet and Violet. We're trying to get ourselves a Jumbo Mark 1 as well. Hope if all of you have been jumping in and doing the event so far, you've had a lot of fun with it and continue to have a lot of luck. The odds are increased for shinies this morning, so it's a really good one for us to go after. I'm excited because we haven't been in Scarlet and Violet for such a long time, so it's going to be nice to jump into this. Right, jumping into chat. Got Vader, Never Melt Ice. How are you both doing? Kishan, thank you so much for the subscribe. H and Belinda, hope you're well. Jay, Zachary, Mr. Browser, Crow, Zapkey, Exia, how are you doing, Sir Cross? Good morning, sir. Cisco, Luke, how are you doing? Zachary, hope you're well. Polly, good morning to you. And Celestial Clouds, how are we doing today? I hope you're well. Glomgo, Jarrett, how are you doing? Kaylee, great to see you. Nine Night, how are we doing today? I hope you're all having a great Friday. Blazing Lion, Roy, what a great username. Handle, love it. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Crow Voodoo, I probably butchered that. I'm so sorry. It's Friday morning. I hope you can forgive me, but thanks for joining the stream. Great to see you, Scuddy. Crystal, how are you doing? Everyone else, if I missed you, I'm very sorry. We'll get around to trying to catch up as we go through. Sir JK Street, Beefy Heefy, how are you doing this morning? Right, let's get into it. We need to head our way over to the Blueberry Academy. Right, what have we got? I think the Raichu, yeah, oh, brilliant. We got one on the beach here. We got one in the sea. Have we got one anywhere else? Doesn't look like we got anything. Okay, we'll go for this one first. Kick us off today with this one. Be a lot of fun. Feels weird playing the Switch after such a long time not playing it. Aloha, Osirus and stream. How's it? Pokemon Mike, how are you doing this morning? Sean, good morning. How are you doing? Steer away from the water ones. Yeah, I heard a few people have been saying the water ones are an absolute nightmare to go for, so staying well clear of those. Hopefully we can just spawn them around the beach area and places like that seem a bit easier. How quick can we get our first one? And we'll see if we get the jumbo today early on. We can jump into doing some of the other hunts as well. There we go. Oh, this is quite a nice spot, isn't it? Because we've got them all popping up around here down on the beach area. That's quite good. Okay, is this the only place they're gonna pop up? Well, let's start knocking them out then. There's one. Come on, Glade, get to work. 2. This is a perfect spot. 3. This is brilliant. 4. Sorry, bear with me while I count these because I just need to keep a count. I never really like relying on the notif that you get. I never feel like it's that accurate. That's 6, I think. 7. 8. This will be our 9th one. Did you eat a sandwich? No, I haven't had a sandwich. I don't know. We'll probably set one up. I think because the odds, even when you just come to the... I think it's like 1 in 50 if you set a sandwich up and then come to the outbreak itself. So it's pretty good. Sunbreak, we don't like you. You should use Crocodile for the outbreak. Crocodile, giving us all that. I feel like the Glade though gives us the... we just got the false swipe, the hypnosis. Gives us a nice way to do it. So we'll stick with this one. Oh man, we are running into everything. All the small Pokemon. Varoom is definitely the fastest way to do it for sure. Right. Too many random Pokemon just running around riot. How's everyone else's luck though this morning been? Has anyone else had much luck getting any marked shinies? Once we get to the 60 though, we'll be able to just farm this. Look at this, Vigoroth. Just spoiling our party. Rich, good morning. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Honestly, Lurantis and the superior builds with the move Sunny Day, Knockoff, Giga Drain, Leaf Storm with contrary abilities are almost alike. Superior is faster, Lurantis does more damage. Yeah, they're both really good. I think just I wanted to give like an option for those that don't have the DLCs as well. So, you know, if you haven't got superior, I would say Lurantis just as good. But both really, really fast. I think the fastest out of everything that we've got access to be honest. So, really good. Jace, how are you doing, mate? Got 3 shiny Alolan Raichus, 10 or so minutes without a sandwich, just the outbreak knockouts. Very cool, mate. Very nice. Jace, how are you doing? Watching the stream while I get enough mons to finish Blueberry deck for Raging Bolt. Mate, It's a bit of a grind, but it'll be so worth it in the end when you manage to pick them up. Gotten a few mark shinies in my first outbreak. Very nice, mate. That's awesome to hear. Congrats. What marks were they? I'd love to get, I think I was looking through the mark list. The chances are pretty low. I would love to get a stormy mark. I'm gonna get rid of these Trumbeaks. They're so annoying. Be gone. But yeah, all good, mate. Pint in hand on our gate. Nice. Alolan Raichu hitting first. Yes, mate. We're going for the big one first. I feel like if we can get the jumbo mark Alolan Raichu, it's gonna be the trophy one of today. So I'm hoping we can have a bit of luck with it and get a bunch of shinies. I don't know how many it will take or if we'll be able to get the jumbo today, but we'll keep going until we do. Got a peckish one. Very nice. Charlie B, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you are having a great start to your Friday, my friend, and enjoy the stream with us today. It's great to have you here as always. Latios is good for this too because it's fast. Yeah, Latios. Maybe we do change to our Latios, you know, just for knocking them out, and then we can swap over when we need to. I always prefer my Latios. The Latios is way faster. That one we can forget about that one a little bit. When's this first shiny gonna... Is that a shiny? No, it's not. It's not a shiny. It's just a shade. It's deceiving me. You know, it's like one of those things where I'm like, man, we'll know when we get a shiny. We will know. Because it's so obvious. It's such a color difference, isn't it? Can detect a shiny. One's coming in. Hopefully soon. That one up there. That is one up there. There's our first one. There we go. Where we go. Awesome. We got our first shiny and we haven't even done anything yet. This is why I love these Outbreak events. They're so good. Ah, it looks amazing. It's such a cool shiny, isn't it? Look at it. It's great. That is brilliant. Yes, we don't want to do any. We don't want to touch up. No thanks. Just waiting for us. I can't get it from here. I'm gonna have to jump on a ride Pokemon to get it. Frustrating. Right, here we go. It doesn't appear that big, but I don't know if that makes any difference, really, does it? This one isn't. No, Darius, this is not from a recent shiny hunt anyway. So this is a very old Latios that we've got, that we're using. Should use the new one that I've got. All the shinies are actually in. All the shiny legendaries that I've got are in. ZL, that would have been the play. Right, one more false swipe and then we'll get it. What ball are we gonna try and get it in? I haven't saved, so trying to think what would be the best ball to get these in. Fastball seems like a pretty nice one. Why not using Brilliant with Spawn instead? I mean, I could do. I just prefer Gallade. I kind of change in between both of them, so Gallade's just the choice for today. I've never really done any Outbreaks. Seems I need to start. How does this run for again? This runs for 2 weeks, Rich. Right. Sport ball would be good. We need like a brown ball, don't we? Level ball's a nice one. I do like the level ball, the idea of level ball, but fast, it has to be the fast ball. Went with the fast ball, low ball, and level ball for 3. There we go. Critical catch. Beautiful. There's our first one. Right, we'll catch a bunch of them before we check them. So, because it's pointless just getting one, going back, and then coming back, and then checking. So we'll see if it's got a mark. We'll put them in a special box where we can keep them all nice and safe. Oh, it looks so good. I love it's one of my favorite shinies, I think. I always say this as well. I don't know what you guys think, but I honestly think like they did such a good job with the Alolan forms. No mark this time on this one, but that's fine. It's very early on in the hunt, so let's see if we can get some more. Latios, go. No, Gallade, go. So cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice coming into a game after like all of the hunts that we've been doing recently that have been such, you know, they've been really difficult to do. We've had Obviously the Deoxys, it's still going on, and it just feels like, it feels nice when you can come into a game and you've got these events with the boosted odds and you think, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice today. We're gonna be able to get a lot of shinies very easily, and it's very cool. Marked Jumbo Shiny Raichu. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Maybe that's the one, you know? Maybe you get lucky with that first one. But I don't know. Can't find a shiny one. Set up a Sparkling Power level 3 sandwich, because that will help. I think once we've knocked out the 60, right, that is probably around the number that we want. I think if we set up our sandwich now, we will give ourselves, so let's just drop a save, because I'm going to set up a sandwich to boost Humongo power, and I think what we need is, I think it's just a yellow pepper and 2 spices. 2 spice. Right, so let's make our own. Yellow pepper, we plenty of those, and we got plenty of spicy. Beefy Heavy, thank you so much, mate, for the $9.99 super chat to kick us off today, mate. In what style? With that shiny Alolan Raichu. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate the support. It's so kind of you, and it really does. I can't understate how much it goes to helping out the channel and things, and helping things move along with it. So thank you so much, mate, and it's great to have you joining us this morning as well. Shadow Glimmer and Lifesaver. I love Alolan Raichu. They're so cute and flat. It's such a cool Pokemon, isn't it? I feel like they did, like, with all the Alolan forms, were all like some of the best regional forms in my opinion. I don't think there is a bad one really. They did such a good job. 1 yellow pepper, 1 bitter, 1 spicy, 1 wasabi will work if you are low on spicy. Thank you, Zapki. That's amazing. I'll keep that in mind if we do run a little bit low, which, I mean, if we do, we can always jump into some Pikachu raids and do those. Brian, good morning, mate. Good to see you. Humongo and Sparkling. That's what we want. Let's get these shinies popping up. Right. Got one straight away. It's hard with the shading of this cliff area though. I think we just run around between the 2 areas and just see if they pop up. I mean, there's a part of me that's tempted just to set up a sandwich, like set up our picnic here and just keep respawning, despawning in this spot. But I always feel like I like to kind of run around a bit as well, just to kind of, we're gonna have to run away from this area just to despawn them and get some more back in and get rid of these random spawns around here as well. Get rid of the Crowballer, right, because I'm sure that will affect our spawn table. Come on, Raichus, spawn in. We want to see that shiny once again. Yeah, the shade definitely doesn't help us in this spot, because it's like I almost need to go down and just check them all, although I'm sure it will be pretty obvious when it does spawn in. There we go. No, that is, again, I was like convinced that was a shiny, but no. If you press right on the D-pad, you can see it, I think. Yeah, the shading's really, really deceiving. That's not a shiny either. 1 type, 1 ingredient, 1 bitter, 1 sour, 1 spicy, 1 wasabi, always results in level 3 Humongo power. Yeah, the shading is really awkward. It's really thrown me off a little bit, but we'll deal with it. Hopefully the shade, is that one there? Don't feel like it is. No, it's not. Yeah, the shading's definitely throwing me off a lot, because that one there right next to it looks like it could be shiny, and it's definitely not. Yeah, we need the sun to like just disappear from this area. Because the worst thing is, like, I don't want to fail one of these to go away, but I mean, it's not like we're not going to be able to get one back. The shade is misleading, but can actually shiny easy to spot once it's spawned. That's the other thing. Like I said at the start, it's like, it's probably going to be pretty obvious when a shiny does spawn in. We've got that weird dusk time of day when everything looks like a shiny happening now, which is not ideal. I kind of almost would prefer it if it was just dark, really, because I think then it would be a lot easier. Oh, these everything, all these little Pokemon around this beach are driving me nuts at the minute. Still better than shiny hunting them in the water. Far better, yeah. Although the Grookies and all the other things are just... I feel like all I've done since the start of the stream is complain. Sorry, chat. The rigors of shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I'm just being impatient, I think. I'm expecting more shinies to pop up than there have been already. I caught mine without a sandwich, and it was Mark 2. Very nice. Floan, what was the mark that you got on it? I feel like this is quite a nice area though, because you're getting a decent amount of spawns every time you're coming in. I don't know if we're going to be able to use the 16 method here, because it doesn't appear like we're getting that many spawning in at one time. There's nothing spawning behind us. You need to knock another 10 or so. That message normally pops up about... okay, Charlie. Thank you, mate. That is helpful. Do you think we'll win the Euros? Oof, I don't know. I would love to say yes, but I don't know. Right, let's knock out another 10. Boost these fully up. And even if we break the outbreak, if it disappears, it's fine, because we can always get it back. Right, let's go up to this part. None of these are shiny. It's typical, isn't it? You get the shiny right before you put a sandwich down. As soon as you put the sandwich down, it's like the shinies stop. You think the shiny's gonna just spawn in so much quicker once you've got that shiny sandwich. But it's never the way. Imspy, thank you so much for the subscribe, and thanks for joining us today. I wonder what would be quicker. Do you think we just do this outbreak, just finish it up, and then we just move on to another Raichu outbreak in another area? How'd you zoom? Double tap your home button, but you gotta have it turned on in your menus, your menu options. Several shiny Luxray Houndoom. If anyone wants one, that's super kind of you. Yeah, the spawns, they're not coming in as frequently as I'd kind of like them to. I think it's just about the positioning on the cliff as well. Happy Jumbo Shiny Hunting. Thank you so much, Leon. I appreciate it, mate. I hope you enjoy the event as well while it's happening today. Maybe it's easier to focus on the tall because it's darker than the original. Yeah, on the tail, yeah. Maybe that's the way just to do it, really, because I think, yeah, if we're focusing on the color, especially when it's dark, it's not the easiest way to do it, is it? And they're just not spawning in this area. Here we go. Okay, this is better. Getting a few more spawning now. Maybe it is just... Yeah, it's so difficult in the dark, isn't it? It really is. So much easier when it's lighter to be able to spawn, to just spot them. I think if we just run up this way and then let them spawn in, we should then be able to use the 16 method, which we shouldn't really need to do, to be honest, because I think it's going to be just, they should be spawning in. I remember doing the Voltorb raids as well, and that was just so much easier to just they were just popping up all over the place. We just used the runaround method. But again, it's slightly darker, so it's a little bit tricky to see any of them are shiny. Well, at least we got one already ready to start the stream. You just got a shiny jumbo mark, Alolan Raichu. Nice, awesome to hear, mate. Very nice, awesome catch. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best spot, just because of the shading, the darkness doesn't help a bunch at all. GameSpy, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday, and thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream with us this morning. Hope if you've been doing the events, you've had a lot of luck yourself. We'll persist with this area for a little bit, and then we'll move on to another. It's kind of like you want it in this open area of the beach where it would be a lot easier to see them. I think you've got the already dark area, and then you've got the additional shade on top of that, which is making it super tough to see if there's a shiny amongst them, you know, where you're gonna have to go right up really to spot the shiny. What seemed like a good area to begin with, probably not the best area, to be honest. Is that one over there? No. Nope. Rose, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you were well and having a great Friday yourself. Have you jumped in and done any of the events yet since they went live? If you have, let me know how you've been getting on with them. The sandwiches like jinxed us. It's like, stop that sparkling power. Almost. I'm just gonna knock. I think I'm just gonna knock them out. I think I'm just gonna knock extra ones out. Go get yourself a new Outbreak where the shading doesn't mess it up. I think so, yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll just finish this. We'll just do this Outbreak here, and then we'll go and get a new Outbreak, because this is just, yeah, this is way, way, way more difficult than it needs to be. We shouldn't be having this much trouble with it. So what we'll do, we'll finish this Outbreak. We'll just knock everything out until the Outbreak ends, and then we will move on to a new one. Because we may just get a shiny pop up in the remaining ones that we see spawning. Trying to shiny hunt for Alolan Rattata and Alolan Marowak in Let's Go. Good luck with those. I hope you get a lot of luck with them soon. They pop up shiny. Very nice shiny Pokemon though. Really nice. There's just too many other spawns in this area as well. I'm going to just set up a picnic and just try and get rid of them this way. I caught a shiny Alolan Raichu in the first 15 minutes of the event. I think we did pretty much the similar without the sandwich, but as soon as we set the sandwich power up, it was like, no, we've had nothing come up. But I may as well run through the rest of this raid and see if we can get at least one more from this Outbreak, and then we'll just respawn an Outbreak and see if we can get a bit more luck with that one, with another one. I'm shocked that we've not had another shiny pop up though. Legit shocked. We got one way earlier on. Is that another one? There we go. Okay, we got a second one. Brand, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Right, at least we got a second one, which is good. Okay. We need to switch out our Pokemon. There we go. Weird that they waited until now to add Alolan Raichu. I know, right? Crazy. Like, it's a nice thing that they have added it, and because we've had the question, we'll use Breloom for an encounter. Yeah, but really, I think that's one of the coolest things about the event as well, that we've just got this, you know, for the first time. We've got the Alolan Raichu available. And it's such a cool Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon. Hope you'll find the Jumbo Shiny soon. I'm soft resetting for Groudon and BDSP for over a week right now. Ronan, I hope you have a lot of luck with the Groudon. See it shine very soon. And if you do, keep us updated. Let us know in the chat how you're getting on with that hunt. Should we go for a Beast Ball? I feel like a cheeky Beast Ball might be the one to go for with this one. I got my first 14 Outbreak. Now I'm looking for the Pikachu. Nice. Lure Ball's nice. Lure Ball. Let's go Lure Ball. Absolutely love this thumbnail. Beefy Heavy, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. I like how it's turned out. Yeah. Joe, how are you doing? Happy almost the weekend. I know, right? Have you got much planned for the weekend, Joe? Anyone? What's everyone's plans over the weekend? We've got the Euros final on Sunday. Has this one got a mark? Let's see. Nope, no mark yet. 2 with no marks. That's kind of to be expected though. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's just set up a picnic. Let's despawn these. Will do. Doing it right now while watching you live. Well, Ronan, good luck, my friend. I hope you manage to snag it very soon. And Sakura's at 2,215 resets for Mewtwo and BDSP at the moment. Mate, again, good luck with that. I hope you do see it shine very soon in your game, mate. I really do. Again, just let us know how it's going, and if you manage to snag it, it would be great to get some good news on that one today. This is a nice change though. Like I was saying, you know, we've been doing the Deoxys and the Soul Silver. We managed to get the Heracross yesterday, which was just amazing, but it's nice having a little break from the Deoxys, which been such a pain to get recently. Over 10,000 resets, getting up towards 11,000, which is just madness. That one looked like it was a jumbo. Hopefully you'll get one soon, Scuddy. I hope so, mate. We'll go and check some maybe. I think we'll get a few ready in the box before we go to the NPC in Messagoza and check to see if we've got the mark. Weird, it seems to be like this area up here where the shiny just seems to spawn in. Professor Oak, good morning, my friend. How are we doing today? Hope you're having a good Friday, mate, and looking forward to the weekend. Right, let's just set this up again. I think Dive Ball is a great match for Alolan Raichu because it's surfing in blue color. It's its eyes. That's a really good shout as well. I love that. Yeah, that's such a good shout. Our next one is going to be in the Dive Ball. One of my favorite Pokeballs. Come on. Chocolate Chew. It's weird that I almost feel like I need to run into the cove area to kind of get all the spawns on the field, because otherwise if I'm just staying here we only get like a very small number coming in. I mean, they're coming in gradually, but if we run down amongst these, they seem to spawn in a lot quicker. I wonder how many we'll need to catch in the end. If I'm kind of in the mind of we might need to get a full box of Alolan Raichus, and we still might not even get the jumbo mark after all. A full box. Is that another shiny there, or is that? No, that is just the shadow. Okay, I'm gonna just continue to knock them out then now, because like I say, we just need another area where it's a bit easier to kind of see them. This is a big outbreak. It seems to be going on for a while. Just knock all these out. Got mine in a luxury ball. Very nice. Gonna start my Alolan Raichu hunt soon. Awesome, mate. I hope you have a lot of luck with it. Stay away from this cliff area. It's really difficult to see. Just the shading, the additional shading that you've got, just makes it very difficult to kind of identify the shiny if it pops in. Had a terrible time to start us off this morning. Riley, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good start to your day as well, mate. And happy Friday. Anyone excited for the Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out on July? That crazy. I can't believe it's coming out like later this month. That's mad. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very, very cool. Part of me that's just like, should we just go to another outbreak altogether rather than kind of sitting and waiting for these to spawn in? Got it in a master ball. Wow. Yeah, I think it'll be amazing. I think it'll be a really great movie. No doubt it will be good. Oh, the outbreak's gone. Okay, so we've destroyed that outbreak. That's fine. Okay, I think the only other one we've got, yeah, is out on the water, which I probably want to try and avoid the water ones. So we'll try and just spawn some new ones in on the map. 2 for the first outbreak's not the best result. So we got a little bit of making up to do. There's one there. We kind of want one on this area up here, really, on this beach area. This one might not be terrible to go after. That one might be alright. Right on the edge. Got so much polka dollars. I need to do some farming for money because I'm running super low. After all of the raid builds recently in game, I am running super low on cash and resources as well. Yeah, I've been just selling off like all the extra products that I was doing from like all the item printer farming that I was doing. Alolan Raichu. There we go. Okay. When it's sunny, I think this is going to be a good spot. Okay, let's just knock 60 out and see if we can get a shiny on the route to it. So that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Sorry, I just want to be like a bit more precise with these knockouts. Last time we were a bit way off, I think. 16. Well, there's a nice group of them. 17. 18. Get back here, Raichu. 20. Get the superior as well. Yeah. Seems like a nice little area to hunt them. I don't know if it's the most optimal, but 2. 23. 4. 5. Nearly at halfway. 7. 8. 9. Yeah, it's definitely advisable to like hunt these things in the light. It makes it so much easier. 1. 32. I think that's a shiny there, isn't it? There's another shiny, our first one. 32. So this will take us to 33. The Saint, how are you doing? New to the channel, really like the video. Great work. Thank you so much, mate. And I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Good to see you and enjoy the stream with us. If you can stick around. Does Alolan Raichu only spawn in the coastal biome? Yeah, only in the coastal biome in the terrarium, which is, yeah, it makes it tricky for hunting it, because I think it's advisable not to hunt it in the water, because I think it makes it so much more difficult, you know. Right, we're getting this one in dive ball is what we said, wasn't it? And I think we're on about 32, so this might be right. Dive ball, my favorite. Let's go for it. Let's get it. There we go. Number 3. Have that too. There was an event, right? Okay, so we're about halfway with our resets. I think 32 is where we are at. Just say 32. It might be 33, but there's 33 there. 3, 34. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. 40. 1. 2. Still getting chased by the superior. It's a viper, I should say. 7. 3. Man, these snakes, so annoying. Right. Last 10. On 2. Oh, everywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 9. One more. And one more for good luck. Do 2 more for good luck. Young Lee, how you doing, mate? I hope you are well and having a great day. Thinking on the fact that I got a shiny Alolan Raichu from home after searching for so long, and then the day after they announced Alolan Raichu. It's typical, isn't it? It's always the way. It's a nice event, but like it's so annoying when you've worked like super hard in other games to get the shiny and then transfer it over, and then it's like, okay, thanks Pokemon. Could have saved me a bunch of time with this, but no. Are there any of the other events that you want to take? Like you need to get the shiny and the Pichu, or any of the other line, the Mimikyu or anything like that? I didn't check that shiny. Has it got a mark? That's the thing I want to see. Riley, must be a bit wonky going from getting 1 in 8,000 odds yesterday to this, mate. It's crazy. It's absolutely madness. Right, let's see. Have we got a mark? No mark. No mark on 3 of them. Okay, that's fine. The marks are difficult to get, so we have to be patient with the marks. I'm at 7,950 in black too. So Cross, it's got to happen. It's got to happen soon. But yeah, Riley, it's so weird going from those crazy, like the full odds, 1 in 8,000, to then being able to do like a hunt for like Pokemon where you can get the odds down to like 1 in 144, I think, when you do the 60 in the Outbreak. Or is it around 148-ish, around that number? But I mean, 1 in 150, right, chance of a shiny spawn, and you've got a like incredible way to just keep getting spawns onto the field. Yeah, such a different way to shiny hunt. It's nice to come back into Scarlet and Violet, though. It really is. It's a nice change. It makes a nice change because it's been such a long time since you did any hunting, and then uses L to check the mark below. Ah, that's very true. I can, yeah, check if they got the mark or not. Before we catch the shiny. Pedro, how are you doing? I hope you're well. What does the marks do? It just gives them a title, basically. They're just like a rarer kind of aspect of the Pokemon. Different marks have different odds of popping up depending on like the different scenarios, different marks that you're kind of aiming for. The jumbo mark's all about the height of the Pokemon, or the size of the Pokemon. So it ranges from like 0 to 255. If you get 0, you get like the is it the teensy mark? And then if you get 255, you get the jumbo mark, and you get a title as well when you throw it out into battle, which is kind of cool. It's like, so if I got the Raichu with it, it'd be like Alolan Raichu the Great, or something along those lines. It would indicate that I've got that jumbo mark, which is pretty cool. But then there are rarer marks as well that you can come across. Hey Riley, look, there's your boy Zangoose. Let's get rid of it. Not getting many spawning in. Picnic. Hopefully today is the day. I'll be hunting the leaf green Abra at work today on the SP. Then once I'm home, I'll be on the GameCube hunting the goose in Ruby. Surely something will shine. Mate, I really hope it does. You need the ZL lock on upgrade on the BB Academy. Yeah, you can get the upgrade from the, is it the club room that you get the upgrade? So you can, when you lock onto the Pokemon, you can tell if they've got you can tell if they got a mark. So this one's got a mark. You can see that one because it's got like a little icon there. I think that's how we can tell. They're only spawning down in this area now. Little old Raichu. Hiding away. I wonder if it'd be easier just to set a picnic up on top of here and then look down on the Raichus from this area. Can we set a picnic up here though? That's the thing. No, we can't. I think we need to do it like down this area. Might not be the easiest to do. I wonder if it's just a better plan overall just to go in. We've set a sandwich up and just go to every single outbreak and just start knocking them out. It's still not the best area because I think just not having the grass, you really want it on the beach. I think that is the optimal place for it. I think that's where we'll try and get one next. We'll knock all of these out. We'll get rid of this outbreak and then we'll go to the beach and we'll try and get one there. It's not always a mark, it just means that Pokemon was smaller than a regular size. Ah, okay, so it just means there's the size, and then you've got, what's the red one? Because there's a red one as well where you can, say if we lock on to this one here. There, try and lock on to that one. No, that's not got it. No, neither of these have it, so. One shiny per this outbreak is not the yield that we want. And how long have we got left on our sandwich? The sandwich power has it run out? No, it hasn't, has it? Needs to get rid of all these machines. that been half an hour already? It's been half an hour. That's crazy. Okay, so our sandwiches run out. Let's set another sandwich up, because that's crazy. I can't believe that we've already ran through the time of one sandwich. That seems mad. That did not take long at all. Red is big, blue is small, yellow is the question mark. Thank you, Angry Panda. Did not realize that all of those. I've never really looked into it too much, so I was never really too sure on what they all kind of represented. If anyone does VGC stuff, what do you think the best restricted is in Regulation G? Terrapagos, I think. In Regulation G. Or one of the Calyrex, I would say. Can the Pichu and Mimikyu be shiny? Yes, they can, Taval, yeah. Yeah, so they can both. Everything's got the boosted shiny odds. No sandwich on my 15-minute break. I got 2 shiny Alolan Raichus, but no marks. Looking forward to hunting more after work. Nice on the 2 one that you've already got, Kaylee. Sorry to hear that you didn't get a mark on either of them. So the outbreaks continuous one after another, or do you have to edit date and time? Yeah, you would have to respawn them, because I think like if you just left them, you'd have to wait till the next day only. If you did the outbreaks that were on your map and you had no more, then you'd have to wait for the next day for them to respawn, I think. But if you use the date method, then you can just respawn them onto the map, which makes it a lot easier. That half an hour of that sandwich flew by. Cannot believe how quickly that went by. Right, let's get ourselves another shiny Raichu. Hopefully this time it has a mark. Does this make all the ones in the distance spawn? Kind of. Move further far enough away from these ones. The exciting thing is though that we're going to be able to kind of go and check to see if we've got the jumbo mark on any of the ones that we do have. Pokemon finally made a shiny that stands out. Yeah, kind of. As long as it's not dark or in a shaded area. I'm looking forward to the sun coming up in this game. We should be about 5 minutes away, I think, from daylight happening. So, no. This is so difficult in the shaded area when it's dark as well. You just haven't got the best. But I think what we'll aim to do is just run this outbreak here. And then when it's daylight, we'll try and get an outbreak on the beach area, because I think that is probably going to be the best place to do it, where it's kind of open. We haven't got much. Making it a little bit difficult to see what's going on. Cool that they're doing an Alolan Raichu outbreak in the lead up to Worlds in Hawaii. Yeah, that's very true, actually. I never really put the 2 and 2 together. It's perfect for the Hawaii event, isn't it? So we've got 3 so far, but nothing has a mark just yet. So we still got a lot of work to do. And I'd like to go in and do some of the other outbreaks as well. Like, especially the Pichu one, because I haven't got a shiny Pichu in the games. So that'd be kind of nice to be able to go and grab one of those. Mimikyu would be nice as well. Always love shiny Mimikyu. I forget about regular Raichu as well, so we can't forget about regular Raichu. It'd be kind of nice to go and do some of those raids. I like regular Raichu's shiny sprite. It's nice. It's got a good shiny sprite. Seriously, going to Worlds. At the moment, we don't know the who's going to be casting at the minute. That would be my only way that I'd be able to get out to Worlds this year. So we just have to wait on the schedule being announced to see if I've been lucky enough, if they want me to go out and get behind the desk. It would be amazing if I can, but yeah, it's hard to say. Hard to say. There's so many other good people on the team, you know, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it would be amazing. I've said, Zachary, if I'm not though, what we'll do is do a watch party on the channel. So the Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we'll stream the event. So if you're interested in watching, we'll do some shiny hunts and battling in between rounds and stuff like that. But it'll be a lot of fun covering the event, because I think it's going to be I've been saying it for the longest time. I think it's going to be a really exciting World Championships this year. I think the quality is just going to be like the standard of battling teams and things like that. It's going to be so good, and it's going to be exciting to see who comes out on top, you know. Could be a fairy tale, yeah, for Mr. Wolf Blake. Been saying for a while, you know, I feel like could be wolves, yeah, you know. It's just something, I don't know. I say it all the time. Those of you that join the streams every day, probably sick of me saying it, but yeah, I don't know. I just have that feeling. The same kind of feeling I have about England just winning the Euros on Sunday. So we'll see if that comes true. If that doesn't happen, then we know we can just ignore. Right, there's the sun. The sun's coming up. Excellent. That's going to make it a whole lot easier. Surprised it's Outbreak. Yeah, the Outbreak's gone. Okay, so that is that. Right. Yeah, I think like this area here, or this area here, or any of the beach areas really, or this area would be the place where we would kind of want the outbreaks to appear, because it would make it so much easier just to spot them when you haven't got any vegetation or anything like that going on. Right. Might not be too bad. And I would prefer it up in this area though. I'm gonna reset again over it just to try and get a better one. He did play really, yeah. And the thing is, he's like picked these like events very well. He's not been playing like a crazy person going to every single event that's, you know, happened. I think very, very smart with how he's managed his time this year. Obviously with the channel, it takes up a lot of his time doing the content for that. But I think, you know, because preparation for an event takes a lot of your time, you know, you're going to put a lot of work in the lead up, in the run up to it. So yeah, I think that one may be all right. But then again, it's in that long grass, isn't it? I kind of want to stay clear of the long grass if I can avoid it. So yeah, but I was lucky enough to bump into Wolf at EUIC and speak to him briefly there, and he just seemed like there was just an aura about him that I hadn't really kind of picked up on in a long time. He just seemed really chill, and I don't know, when someone's like that, you know, they've got like a kind of like a quiet confidence about them, and you can see throughout the performances this year. I mean, been going to events with intent and doing what he needed to get the results and stuff like that. Getting that little area again. I mean, we could try that area. Just a bit impatient, because I want just up in that spot. Taking a break at 18. Shiny Alolan Raichu will continue later. It's not, there's, okay, so that's on the beach. I'm pretty sure that is on the beach. That is the beach. We'll try this one. Let's go here. It's in the grass. I'm not really feeling it too much. But if it is on the beach area, then I think that would be... it is on the beach. Okay, that's good. That's going to make it so much easier to see them. They are up in this area as well, which is not ideal. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just reset over him again. Being very picky, but I think once we get like a really good outbreak on the map, I think then I can't ignore this beach area here, because if they pop up on there as well, that would be kind of nice. But it's just going to speed up getting the shinies. I know when we had like the perfect outbreak area for the Hisuian Voltor, we got like 7, and I mean, we ended up just being like, I feel like we've got enough. I think we could have continued that outbreak and just kept getting more and more and more, but I don't think I used the single sparkling sandwich for the Alolan Voltorbs. We have done for the Raichus already. How increased are the odds? Just got the Alolan Raichu. Nice, mate. You've got like it's a 0.5% increase, but it makes a huge difference. So if you're just rocking up to the outbreak, yeah, they're 1 in 144 with 60k odd, and you've got the shiny charm. So yeah, crazy increases. But I think without Sparkling Power level, that's with Sparkling Power level 3. Without the Sparkling Power level 3, it's like, oh, there we go. There's one on the beach right there. That's not bad. That's not in that area. So we'll go there. That's good. Okay. That's not too bad. It's kind of the area that I would like, in that open space on the beach. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right. Here we go. Seems like a better one. I'm hopeful. There we go. That's good. Okay, this is way better. Way better. Yeah. All right. Such a difference just from that little... The change in just a few yards further out onto the actual beach makes such a difference. Right, let's get knocking out then. Actually, let's change because you are super slow. Let's get the speed merchant on here. Right, we've done one so far. Right. 1, 2. Come on, Varun. 4. 5. 6. 8. Daniel, thank you so much for the subscribe. 9. Why are you saying you don't want to knock this one out? This one's definitely not shiny. Why are you saying you don't want to knock it out? Oh, you've got no health left. That's why. That is why. Well, the Varun's not the best. 11. Noah, how are you doing? And Dragon Phantom King, how are you as well? Hope you're both well. That's 12. So Latios is just going to be the way. Yeah, this is a much better area. 13, 14. Twenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm being the most boring while I'm counting. 26. It won't be forever. 7, 28, 29, 30. I feel like just doing this though is going to make it like, so if we're precise with this, we get the 60, then we don't need to worry about really moving after this, because I think we can just utilize this space because it's so easy to spot them. 32. At least we're halfway. 4, 35. Pika Vault might be a good shout. 6. 40. Okay, 20 more to go. Can we get a shiny in the run up to get into the 60? 41. 42. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 48. 49. And number 50, and then we only need 10 more, and then we've maxed out the odds. I think we should still have our Sparkling Power Sandwich still active. Great. 6. 7. And then we'll do 2 for good luck, just to make sure that we've got that 60. And then that's us all good. That's us all good. My sis got a 46th shiny Raichu. Nice. That's amazing. That is awesome. 46. Got a little bit of catching up to do. Catch up. But I hope she got some marks on the way with those shinies. That's amazing. Amazing. All right. I think we'll probably be all right to actually just set a sandwich up here around this area on the beach. And then if we need to, we can zoom in. We got such a good plane of view here. Oh, there's a Raichu. Little Raichu here. Get rid of you. That one over there as well, sleeping. It is. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Okay, so yeah, this is a good spot, I think. This is a good spot. Maybe even just run around, to be honest, and despawn them all. What do you do after you get 60? So you can drop a save after you've got the 60. That's normally the good thing to do. And then if the outbreak goes away after that point, you don't get like what you want. So we can drop a save here and make sure if anything goes wrong with this outbreak and we want to get it back, because it's in a really good location, good spot. You don't want to do the 60 again and come back and just keep doing this over and over again. And then ideally we could just set up a picnic, despawn everything on the field here. We've got such a good, you know, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 here. We can do the 16 method really because we know there's no shiny here, so we can set up the picnic again. Are we too close to an NPC? Oh, we are. Can we go this way? No, we need to move a little bit. Can I move away from them and do it here? No. That's so frustrating. Why we like... There we go. Okay. So yeah, if there's 16 spawn out onto the field, we know there's a shiny there. But I mean, it's not really like one of those hard hunts where you need to use the 16 method, because the Alolan Raichu is pretty easy to spot, but they're all going to spawn out onto the field now. We can literally just either do this, run around the area, and try and spot the Alolan Raichu when it comes up onto the field, or just do the picnic and kind of take it down, set it up once again. Might need to run around a little bit to get them all to spawn in. It doesn't look like any of them are shiny just yet. But we still have our Sparkling Power. Yeah, we've got 15 minutes of our sandwich still. So we've got that Sparkling Power level 3. We've got the max odds on at the moment. So about 1 in 144. Just frustrating with this NPC character where they're located. Making it a little bit annoying. Hey bro, how many shiny Raichu found? We've just got, I think we got 3 so far today. 3 or 4? 3. Yeah, 3 so far. So I'm hoping this area should be the one where we're able to get like a bunch more very quickly, because it's such a good area where we can see everything in front of us. The last couple have been a little bit tricky with seeing everything that's been out on the field, you know. So no, but if you're taking part in the event yourself, I hope you have a lot of luck with it. Any mark other than the common or sleepy is good, Professor Og. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to evolve my Galarian Slowpoke into a Slowbro. Nice. Awesome. Good choice as well. Honestly, don't care for the uncommon mark. See it way too often. I know how you feel. like that. I'm always a bit like that with the peckish mark when I see it, because it always seems to be the mark that I end up getting with a Pokemon. I'm like, I've got that so many times. But there's loads of the marks that I'm still yet to get. I mean, I don't religiously check everything that I catch. Shinies I do, but then I could have those marks on other Pokemon, I guess. NPC. I wish you could just move NPCs. Have the early riser. Nice, mate. Nice. So we haven't found a shiny yet on the beach yet. Probably quicker to just run through the Raichu in this area, though, to be honest. Put them up there. We could just use the runaway, where we just run away from them all. I always kind of like this method, and then just run back, and they should start spawning in when we get to this area. Should do. But I think if we can aim to get around 30, and then we can go and check. We can check for the jumbo mark. That's the one. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this backwards and forwards. Be a bit careful when running away. If new ones spawn in and we despawn, it'll be the worst if a shiny spawns in. Right, we've got to get a shiny in this hole here. Has to. Come on. Is that it? No, that's the shading. I always find as well, these events are a little bit deceiving. Like, you know, you kind of... I always feel like the shini's like... It's always going to pop in, because the odds are just so good compared to usual. It's not always the way. It can go a little while without actually getting anything pop up. I might do one, Sammy, for a Jumbo Pichu. I can't be bothered to stay on Scarlet and Violet longer than that. The Jumbo Pichu be very good. Favorite mark I've had so far was on the Sobol. Thunderstruck. That is very cool. That is an amazing mark. Thunderstruck. I love it. That's such a rare mark as well. Sobol the Thunderstruck. Like this area here, this always, like this shaded area, just makes me think it's a shiny, but it's not. So deceiving. I'm just setting up on the bank here, because this may be the way to do it. Cyrus, I'm an 11 shiny Pikachu and no jumbo mark yet. 4 sandwiches in 2 Pikachus and shiny Stormy mark. Oh, nice. Stormy mark and lunchtime mark. That's amazing. Stormy mark. I love the Stormy mark. Yeah, it's another nice one as well. So random though getting it, because I think you need to do it when the weather, when it is raining, don't you? And that's, you get the chance then for the any Pokemon can have the chance to get it. So feel like running backwards and forwards is just the way to do it, really, because we're getting the spawns in around here. We just have to be careful that we're not missing anything in the far side when they're spawning in, because they're going to disappear and we're going to get new spawns here. You missed a shiny. It had a shiny brown and dark yellow. You missed it. No, don't say that. Was it not the shading? It is the tail, though. The tail's definitely the way to distinguish whether or not it is a shiny. Just finished my leg and workout. Now it's time to head back to Platinum and Hot Gold shiny hunts. Good luck with those, mate. I hope you do have a bit more success today when you jump into them, and do let us know how you get on with the hunts. A bit of a dry spell at the minute for these Raichus. Is that? It's this area here. It is very deceiving. Pickles for breakfast probably wasn't my best idea. Is that all you had? Beefy heavy. Usually with these boosted shiny mass outbreaks, I walk out and 3 to 5 shinies in one outbreak. Haven't got around to this yet, though. Hopefully you have the same sort of luck when you get around to it later today. I've not had that kind of level of luck just yet with the outbreaks. The last one we got 1 from. First one we got 2 from. Had nothing from this one just yet. Scam. We've maxed out odds as well. I'm just gonna knock a few out just to. Pretty sure we did hit that 60 though. Always feels bad when you get into an outbreak and you've maxed everything out and you're like, well, where's the shiny? Where is the shiny? It's not popping up. You just gotta be patient. It will happen. Reset over that. Picnic reset. Got a bigger and shiny, but no jumbo. Oh, mate. Hopefully the next one is the one. Oh, the hunt. I got mine and 2 picnic resets. Nice. Picnic reset is probably just the way to do it, isn't it? I think that's probably our best option if we just get ourselves positioned and we just picnic reset. How do you max everything out? So you need to knock 60 out in the outbreak. Once you've knocked 60 out, if you set up, you don't necessarily need to set, because once you've knocked 60 out, if you've got the shiny charm, you've got about a 1 in 160 chance of a shiny spawning in. So if you set up a Sparkling Power level 3 sandwich as well. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a shiny. There we go. Okay, we got the shiny. Nice. Okay, that's shiny number 4. Yeah, so if you set up the Sparkling level 3 sandwich, it goes from 1 in 160 to 1 in 144. So is it really worth setting up a Sparkling Power level 3 sandwich? Maybe not. But that little increased extra odds can help. It just depends if you want to use Herber or not. I think it's nice if you're going for like a jumbo mark or a teensy mark, then you can add that teensy and humongo power in your sandwich, so it makes it more likely that you might get a rare mark, or you know, the size that you're actually looking for. That one looks a little on the chunky side. I reckon it could be. It does looks like it could be. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Definitely looks a bit chunkier. We're not just saying that either. Maybe this one is the one, the jumbo one. Right, let's pop it back to sleep. What ball are we gonna go for this one? Should I try the beast ball? Try the beast ball with it. As soon as I eat some breakfast, I'm gonna nab the 7-star Pikachu. And I'm gonna be doing some shiny hunting. It sounds like a great day, mate. What are you planning on using for the to run through the Pikachu with? Is there an easy title sandwich people are using? I'm using 1 yellow pepper and then 2 spicy herba mystica, and that will give you humongo power, title power, and sparkling power level 3. Right, let's try a beast ball. Because if it is a jumbo, you could have the beast in a beast. You haven't got it. Does look a little bit chunkier, doesn't it? Heavy ball. That's a good. Okay, we'll go for the heavy ball. We'll go for the heavy ball. That's why hypnosis is not the best. Haven't decided yet. Oh, wait. Say that again. I wasn't listening. 1 yellow pepper. 2 spicy herba mystica. And that will give you the humongo title and sparkling power level 3 that you need. Use chestnut with loaded dice and bullet seed for fun. Nice, mate. We'll try 1 more beast ball, then I'll go the heavy ball. Come on, beast ball. Nah, of course not. No problem, Carl. Good luck, mate. And it keeps waking up. Of course it does. Of course it does. Chamberlainer, yeah, me too. It's such a great shiny. This is painful. I should have. This is what I get for not using Breloom. Does a partner Pokemon know out the shiny? Happy to see you on that wonderful Friday. Bits of dreaming. Same to you, my friend. I hope you're having a great Friday yourself. Struggling against this Raichu. Master Ball it. Recipe for Teensy instead of Humongo is, I think it's just changing the Herba Mystica. 2 sour Herba Mystica, yeah. So instead of 2 spicy, just use 2 sour and that will get you Teensy. It's such a great shiny. I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Come on, Gallade, stop messing around. Should have used wide lens. Yeah, I should have the wide lens. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. Right, we're just gonna throw heavy balls at it. Alec, good morning, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great day, mate. Good to see you. Hope all is well. On the subject of Scarlet and Violet DLC, do you think it will ever be discounted from its current full price? I don't think so, mate, because I don't think Sword and Shield's DLC pack ever got reduced, did it? So on like that basis, I would say probably not. This is absolute madness. Right, 1 more Hypnosis. I'm never using Gallade again now. Now he listens. We're going heavy ball. Should have just done that from the start. I'm just going to apologize to everyone that had to endure that and just never going to get those few minutes back of your life now. But we're benching Gallade. Gallade is the fraud, the big fraud. Breloom is the only one that we need to use. Right, no, we only need Breloom at the top of our party now because we've got the 60, haven't we? So let's have a look. Is this one marked? It is a female, so that's nice start. And no mark. So that's 4 with no marks. That's fine though. But it's the first female. Alolan Raichu. So let's continue this on. See if we can get another one nice and quickly. Nothing here. Right. Picnic. We want a refund on Gallade. Yeah, send him back. You want to save a spicy herba, you can use 1 with a salty or bitter, and if you like 2 mustards, I think. Ah, cool. That's awesome, Mr. Browser. Thank you so much for the update. That's super helpful as well, just for saving on the herba. Even though I'm hoping it pulls through and Shaman shines. Ah. Shiny Shaman. Can't beat it. I would really love to jump in. Is that 2 shinies here? It is. I was like, am I seeing things? This is crazy. 2 shinies in 1. right next to each other. This is a rare event. This is a very rare event. Hello. I've only had that ever happen once before. Let's just drop a save. I don't want to miss either of them. That's mad. Okay, there we go. Pancake. Great nickname. Right, let's get this first one. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. A shiny and a shiny behind it. Super lucky, yeah. That makes up for it. Getting the numbers up. That's wild. I've never had. I think the only other one when I hunted was Magpie. I was hunting Magpie in the cave, and I had 2 spawn in at one time, and that's the only time I've had multiple shinies on the field at once, which is wild. So, what ball we're gonna go for this one? Let's go for a moon ball. This one. Love the moon ball as well. Nesquik. Great nickname. I love all these nicknames. Pancake, Nesquik. Double shiny luck though. That's wild. I was like, it's just the shading. You know, when the whole time this stream I've been like, it's just the shading. I'm like, no, it's definitely not. The tail's definitely darker. Both of them. This one seems super, super tiny. This is a tiny little Alolan Raichu. Chocochew. Also, shiny Raichu was marked. Nice carry. That's awesome. What's the rare mark for Raichu? I missed it. The rare... What would be the rare wrist mark? It would be the Destiny mark, I guess, wouldn't it? The chosen one. How'd you make the sandwich, by the way? 1 yellow pepper and then 2 spicy Herba Mystica for Humongo power, and then 2 sour Herba Mystica if you want teensy. So just change the 2. But yellow pepper is the one for the electric sparkling power with 2 herbers. And let's go for a sport ball. Sport ball's a nice ball. Not one of the best ones, but there we go. I do like the sport ball. It's quite cool. Breloom putting in the work. See, yeah, Breloom's like, don't bench me for that Gallade anymore. Okay, there's 2 more. Have we got a mark on either of them? Both females as well. Nice. Okay. Ooh, we got a mark. Oh, flustered mark. That's very cool. Easily flustered. That is awesome. Okay, that's very nice. No mark on that one. So there's our first marked Raichu. That's very cool. Let's pop this one up here. That's very cool. I don't think I've ever had a shiny with a flustered mark before. That's pretty awesome. So, very nice. It's not the jumbo though, but keep going. Keep going. This is much better, this Outbreak, isn't it? It felt a lot better than those other ones that we've done so far. Any shinies? Nope. I think so. I don't think that is. No, that is just the shading. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Challenging the inner Steve Bruce benching Breloom, yeah. Bench, bring it out. Bring it back out. Performs unbelievably. How's the bacon? Only true hardcore Steve Bruce fans will get that reference. Another nickname, soy sauce. I love it. Love it. I had 2 Beldums in at one. Wow. One was in a battle and the other one, second flew by. Was right at the end of the sandwich. That's amazing. For the Beldums as well. That's such a cool spawn in. It's like, you could have it with like any Pokemon. I think that's probably one of the ones that you'd love for it to happen with. Next is getting 3 in at once. I don't know what the odds of that would be though. That seems just mad. Wow, I just got 5 shinies within 1 sandwich and 2 of them were jumbo. Wow, that's amazing. Congrats. Yeah, Rockets Blastoise, we got the Heracross yesterday in Soul Silver, which was just, mate, still feels great now that happened. Like crazy that it happened as well. Does that sandwich power run out? It has. Okay, so we need to set up another. We'll set another sandwich power up. So those of you that are wondering what the recipe is, can I set it up on the bank? Set it up here. Yeah, we can. Okay. How would one breed an Alolan Raichu, or is it impossible? You wouldn't be able to evolve it in this game. That's the only problem. Because you need to be an Alola when you evolve the Pikachu. And I wish they just give us an item to be able to do it in Scarlet and Violet. It would have been really cool, but I guess that's what makes this event so exclusive, kind of like a special one, you know. All of the mons on screen shiny. I think my brain would melt. Could you imagine just taking your picnic down and every single one of the like 15 Alolan Raichus spawn in shiny on the field? Crazy. Thank you, Rockets Blastos. It felt nice. We're like getting close to 11,000 encounters with the Deoxys though now, so that one has been so stubborn. We'll be back with, I think we'll kick off. I haven't really made my mind up yet. Like the Soul Silver is probably what we'll do on Monday, but we'll probably go in between that and the Deoxys hunt through next week. Like just change it up day on day, just so we can kind of keep up with the Deoxys hunt. There's a part of me that kind of wants to just concentrate on the Deoxys hunt now, and if we do the Deoxys hunt, then you know, once that's done, then we can just jump in full time to the Soul Silver run and then just finish that off, because that's been a lot of fun. But I just feel like the Deoxys is looming over our heads now, where maybe it's good to concentrate on that for a little while and just get it done, because otherwise who knows when we'll finish it, you know. I'm holding out for hope for a Meowth event, to be honest. Would love these outbreaks for Galarian Meowth and Alolan Meowth. That would be very cool, wouldn't it, for both of them? Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done a Meowth event yet, because it would be so cool, because you could have all different regional forms in different areas, you know. The Galarian one, that would be the one that I would go after. I recently got one in Pokemon Go. I was like very surprised. It was my very first egg I've ever hatched shiny in Pokemon Go. And it was a Galarian Meowth, which is very cool. You shiny? No, you're not. Right, here's a good spot. Let's do some resetting. Defeated Pikachu with Swords Dance, Seed Bomb, Jig Jumpler. Very nice, Galarian Greystock. That's the style points there. 30 seconds in the sandwich and Raichu found. Nice, congrats. On all, how's the hunting so far? It's been good so far. Been a lot of fun doing the outbreaks so far. I think I've only got 5, but only. Is that one there? No, that is... No, is it? In the shade. That is so deceiving. It's not, but that is so deceiving. Stay away from the palm trees, Raichu, please. It's just the tail. The tail's the thing, isn't it? The darker yellow tail is the way to tell. I genuinely... I don't think I realized how much I actually love Alolan Raichu. Its design is just like so good. In these games as well, I'm just looking at it now, I'm just like, man, it's such a cool Pokemon. How did they just like, it's like peak design. Making Raichu's design is very cool, but just to make it better, they just did it. That one chilling out, having a sleep down there. There was a part of me that thought we'd maybe have more by this stage in the stream, but that's all right. They still got loads of time left today. When auto battling, your mon will never battle a shiny. That's very true, yeah. It's a good way to tell if the shiny's not the most obvious to see. 2 Mimikyu outbreaks, no shiny. Afraid I'm knocking it out with my partner Pokemon without noticing. Oh, mate. No shiny after 2 outbreaks for the Mimikyu. That is not ideal. We need some more of these Raichus. We've got that weird... Does anyone else like also not enjoy Dusk that much when you're shiny hunting? Because it almost makes everything look kind of shiny. Let's try the runaway method. And let's try and despawn everything. Okay. This is not the shiny hunter's friend. Definitely not Bug. So many times I've been like, I found the shiny, and you're like, no, it's just, yeah. Just Dusk. Makes you think what the shiny would look like in Dusk as well. I think our best bet, honestly, like it just feels like if we run from one side of the beach to the other and just try and check all of them as we run through and just run to this bank up here, then that seems like the best way for us to almost check the Raichu, see if any of them are shiny. Rather than just setting up the picnic. Or I mean, we can just sit here and do it as well. I got a teensy power instead of Humunga. That did you use Star Stupid? Did you use 2 sour Herba Mystica? Because 2 sour with the yellow will give you teensy. 2 spicy will give Humungo. Sorry to spam, but really curious. Can't find the what is it? Can't find the information on Google with the quick search. Is the Destiny Mark you mentioned an exclusive mark to this event? No, it's not. So the Destiny Mark is something that you would only get. I think Destiny Mark is when it's your birthday. So it has to be your birthday in the game for you to be able to get it. I don't know if you can get it normally. Or if you can't maybe get it normally. But the chances of it happening on your birthday are way more increased. It's a lot more likely. But that's probably the rarest mark. I'm not a fan of hunting in the dark for these at all. Bit of a dry spell once again. Got another shiny, nice. Use sweet and sour. Matthew, yeah, I love this track. Love this track. What is this one called? This is, yeah, Before the Story. Deltarune. See, to me that looks like a shiny, but it's not. Or is it? No, it's not. All right, well, we've got the weather, so we could maybe get a Stormy Mark one if we can get a shiny when it's raining. Come on, we need the shiny to pop up right now. That would be ideal. Destiny mark is 1 in 25% chance when it's your birthday in game, so less rare than a personality mark and way less rare than a rare mark. And Osirus for the explanation. Love the titles, but always get sociable or sleepy. Yeah, I was saying before, I always get the peckish one. Or the early riser one is another one that I've had a bunch of times. The flustered I've not had. I don't think I've had the flustered really many times at all, so that's a nice one to get, especially on the Raichu. But I don't nope. Yeah, the shiny is obvious. It's just, it's deceiving. I should really be all right now. We've caught like 5 of them. I think because it's in the dark, it's a bit, everything is a bit darker, so it's kind of looking like they are the shinies, but they are not. It's the tail. I think the tail's the giveaway, isn't it? Because these are like almost like a lemony yellow, where the shinies definitely more of like a Raichu kind of color yellow. That makes sense. Probably not. Probably not. We've definitely got the sparkling power. This rate, it's going to take us an absolute age to get a box of shiny Alolan Raichu. I was like expecting to get a lot more than we've had so far. Maybe just not setting the picnic up on the bank is maybe the play to do it. Being amongst them on the beach might be a better play. I forgot which one it was, but a decent mark on Electros. Nice, mate. If you want to hunt for the jumbo mark shiny, Alolan use 1 onion, 1 spicy herba mystica, 1 sour, or use salty herba mystica, then 2 mustards. Or 1 yellow pepper and 2 spicy herba mystica also works for Humongo. Yeah, but the Pikachu, 7-star Pikachu raid, great one. It's going to be good for the next 2 weeks, actually farming for Herba Mysticas, because I just think it's so quick to run through that raid. We're probably not going to get another raid like it for Herba Mystica for farming, so it's definitely one, I think, to take advantage of while it's, if you're needing Herba Mystica at least. A lot of you by now might just have a copious amount that you don't even need to worry about farming when the event's running, so... But I think if you're like me and I haven't got like a great deal, like I'm not running low on stuff, but I could definitely use stocking up on some herbas. So I think the Pikachu one's like just the perfect event to do it. Lumpy, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you today. I hope you're having a great day, mate, and enjoy the stream with us while we are hunting for these Alolan Raichus today. Got a few already, going for that jumbo mark, but not having much luck the last few minutes, mate. What's the best build for the raid? I think personally, I think like if you haven't got the DLCs, I think just use Lurantis. But I think if you've got the DLCs, I think use Superior. I think Superior is a brilliant build for the raids. Honestly do. I think it's so quick. And like I did the raid build video with it, and I use Giga Drain to kind of like run through the end of the Pikachu, but it's so much quicker if you just lock in with Leaf Storm. The only problem Leaf Storm can miss, but I could have shaved at least a minute off, I think, that raid. So doing it in about 4 minutes with the Superior. So that's what I mean. If you want to run through for the Herba Mystica, it's such a good build. Such a good build. And just keep doing this, and then they pop up a bit more. Delivery man. Sorry guys. I've been like, yeah, just leave it on the door, please. I'm too busy with these Alolan Raichus. I think it's my batteries for my my Poké Walker that I ordered. Hundreds like. Thank you so much, Star Stupid, and thanks for all the likes we've got on the stream today, friends. We're going for Jumbo Mark. Yes, is that XXL in size? Yeah, so it's the max size. So it'll be 255. The range from 0 to 255, and that is the one that we're going to try and get today. Try and get a few more shinies though, because it's been a bit. As soon as I've set up the sandwich, it feels like it's a cursed sandwich because it's just not. I'm not really getting as many shinies as what I would have thought we would have got, but keep going. Got plenty of time. There's a few of you have mentioned that you've got the Jumbo Mark already, which is amazing. So that is something that we can aim for. As a tiny little Alolan Raichu. We did get a tiny shiny as well. So there's always the chance as well that we could get kind of both sides. We could get the Teensy Mark and we could get the Jumbo. But today, primarily going for the Jumbo Mark. Got the Reggie's trio. Nice. Riley, how are you doing, mate? And I don't know why I just saw Lumpy saying hello, and I just thought, there we go, I'll just say it again. Miracle Seed Superior with just Leaf Storm and Giga Drain can solo Pikachu very quickly. Nice, mate. Yeah, the Leaf Storm. I wonder if you could just spam Leaf Storm with the metronome. I wonder if that would get you through the raid. You probably do it, not too bad. You might have to heal cheer at some point, but Jump Pluff's a great shout. I like it. You can pause the sandwich and go into the home menu and not be... Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I could have done that. Yeah. Slaving away on this foggy day. You going to be jumping in doing the raid at all? Or the Outbreak, mate, today? Thunderstorm passed, so there's no chance of us getting the Stormy Mark Alolan Raichu, which is a bit of a shame. We might get another Storm back. What sandwich would be best to use? It depends what you're wanting to go for. If you're wanting a Jumbo Mark, if you're wanting a Teensy Mark, there's specific sandwiches for those. But I'd always recommend setting up especially if you're on the beach areas, don't set up a Psychic power sandwich, because you've got a lot of other Psychic types around kind of the coastal areas, so just go for an electric one. I don't think on any of the beaches there are any other electric types that spawn in those areas, so you should be pretty safe with that being the only one. It's not a shiny. Legit forgot about the shiny Pokemon, especially Breloom. Legit thought they were a problem when they popped up red and not green. Mate. I love Breloom as well. It's such a cool Pokemon. I'd love to get one in like Gen 3. Gen 3 hunt for a Breloom. Or Shroomish. Be a very cool hunt to do. I think it would be one of those Pokemon that I'd have to have on like a Dream Team quest if I ever did one in Ruby, Sapphire, or even Emerald, you know. Kind of dictate my starter Pokemon, a lot of it, because I'd probably go Torchic, I think. Torchic. Wow, it's been a hot minute since we've had a shiny Raichu with these crazy odds as well. Just nothing coming through. How's everyone else's luck at the moment? Is that one? That is one. There we go. We speak about it and there we go. Another shiny. That's good. Okay. We broke it. Three shinies and one sandwich. That's nice. Got my shiny Raichu family last night. A couple of even have marks. That's awesome to hear, mate. Awesome. I think there is a fourth one. Four so far. 3 shinies. That's great to hear, guys. At least everyone else is having some good luck with it. You have to have someone put the jumbo mark on your Pokemon. Yes, so you need to go to Mesagoza West, and there is a NPC next to, I think, Pachirisu. You speak to them, and they will. We'll go for a Safari Ball. They will kind of give you a judgment on how big your Pokemon is, and depending on the size, it's not something you can see in the actual games either. So that information is hidden, which is a little bit annoying because it would be kind of nice if that information was available. Okay, there is number 6, but they will be able to give you the mark if it's got one. No mark there, but that's all right. Right, so we got 7 so far. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get some more of these shinies. There's another shiny. Hello. There we go. This is more like it. They're like coming in like spells. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of... You just have these dry spells and then they all of a sudden all come in at once. No shiny charm or no picnic at all. Nice Dark Magician, yay. I think you could probably get away with not having either, to be honest, in this shiny hunt, because the odds are just so good. All of my Raichus are teensy. Nice. Unfortunately, I'm working and there is nothing shiny about this job. Mate, I hope the rest of your day goes nice and speedy so you can get finished, get around to doing the event, and have a lot of luck when you do. That's a big one. Do you think this one? Do you think this is big? Oh, it could be. Actually, it does look quite chunky, doesn't it? What ball are we going to go for? Beast Ball. Let's try and get it in a Beast Ball. If we catch it in a Beast Ball, it means it's a jumbo one. No. Jerry, thank you so much for the subscribe, mate. And I hope you're having a great day. Got 6 so far, none with a mark, needing to get back to work though, so hopefully more luck this evening. Good luck, Polly, when you do get around to going for it later on. I hope you have a lot of success in managing to get a lot of shinies and a lot of ones with marks as well. The Beast Ball's a hard one to get them in. It is very difficult. Gotta love Outbreak logic. Have no shinies at all. You're the worst versus, oh, have all the shinies you deserve. You're a winner. It's basically that kind of logic. I like it for that as well. AO Geeks, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Just got back in from 3K. Nice, mate. Starting to work from home. Having a peaches and cream donut. Very nice, mate. Well deserved as well. Feolan, thank you so much for the subscribe. Sorry I haven't seen it pop up on the overlay. What do you do? What do you all do for full boxes? Do you release them or do you transfer them? I kind of tend to transfer them to home. Wish I could shiny hunt. Don't finish work until 11 PM and I'll be knackered by then. Oh, mate, have you got some time over the weekend that you can jump in and do it? We need Mega Raichu. I would love Mega Raichu. Beefy Heefy. It's gotta happen, hasn't it? I would feel so bad for Raichu if Pikachu inevitably got the Mega Evolution like it's probably gonna get, and then Raichu was just like benched. It's like, come on guys, just finished my 7 days of work. Time to start 7 off. Nice, Zachary. That's awesome, mate. I hope you have a good amount of just rest up, enjoy the time off, and kick back, take some time. Rad Dad, Squirtle Squad member, thank you so much, mate. Saluting you. I haven't got the glasses at hand. Right, I don't know if I can go on with these beast ball throwing. I'm wasting so many beast balls. They're not difficult to get anymore, but it's still not the point. We'll try one more beast ball, and then we'll go for something else. Got an outbreak on a different spot. Doesn't matter, no. It just makes it easier sometimes to see the shinies if they're in different areas. Sometimes if they're over water, that's going to be one that I would probably suggest to avoid. But you really want like open area. Oh, we got it. The last one. There we go. Okay. Just like that. It knew. Critical catch. Excellent. We got the beast ball one. If this is a chunky one as well, that'd be awesome. Right. Let's pop this one in the box. We check it for a mark. Good. That does look big, doesn't it? I mean, it probably doesn't look any different on this screen, but no mark, but timid. That's cool. Okay. Only one mark so far, and that is the flustered mark, which is nice. Okay, let's keep going. I wonder how many we get before we go and check if any of them have got the jumbo mark, because it would be nice to do some of the other outbreaks as well. Let's do this sandwich. Okay, we got 5 minutes left on this one. So let's try and get another shiny in this remaining 5 minutes and see if we can, and then maybe take the 8 that we've got and check them in Messagoza. I don't know if 8's really going to give us a good chance. We might get a jumbo mark. Maybe not. Maybe we have to come back, but that'll be all right. On shiny Raichu pop up. And if not, I guess we've always got this outbreak that we can just come back to as well. Hey, look, the shade is throwing me again. Just got a shiny with the smiley mark. That's awesome. That's such a great mark to get. Congrats. Nigel, how are you doing, mate? Hope you are well, mate. You still have to knock out 60 mons for the best. Yeah, I would always recommend knocking 60 out. It's just going to increase the odds and try and max them out. I mean, you probably just need to knock 60 out. I don't think you necessarily need to put a sparkling power sandwich on. It's not going to increase the odds that much. Once if you've got the charm and you've knocked 60 out, you're not going to get that much of an increase. It's more about trying to get like the humongo power, teensy power on, so you can get some of those a little bit easier, you know. The TM tracker, Jazzy Girl. It's something that you get. You can just if you press the plus button on a TM in the TM machine, that'll keep a track of it. So like the ones that I've got here are just ones like charm and stuff that I'm, you know, drain, punch, earthquake, ones I use quite a bit. So and if you want to remove them from the list, you just have to go back in to the TM machine on those TMs and just, oh, there we go, there's another shiny. I feel like I'm missing maybe quite a few of them. I don't know if I am. This one seems quite small. Full sweep. Do you think the game team would do a mass outbreak for a starter? Ooh, Tob, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be the one. I would love to see that. Yeah, mass outbreak event for the starter Pokemon. They could go through the generations, right? I love it. Yeah, that would be great. Sincerely hope you're not expecting the Jumbo Mark to be on any of these. I am, mate. Well, maybe not this one. Let's go with a level ball for this one. Oh, shinies in one sandwich. Very nice. The piece, if bad idea, paper. Because you'll only get the mark speaking to the person in message. Oh, yeah, I know that, Nigel. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get the mark when I catch them. You got to go to the NPC. I'm not that silly, mate. Come on. I know where to get the Jumbo Mark from. I know it's not going to be something I get when I catch it. Could you imagine if we checked this one and it had the Jumbo Mark? Changes everything we know about the game. That one seemed a lot smaller than some of the other ones though. So, right, how long have we got left on this sandwich? 30 seconds. Can we get one more shiny before this 30 seconds runs out? Give us a chance at that Jumbo. Yeah, this Outbreak's been the best one, I think, so far. We've had a good amount of Raichu from this one. Let's dodge away. Back. Keep thinking that this NPC here, because it's like a darker shade silhouette. On everything else, I'm like, oh, that's the Raichu. I'm like, no, that's the NPC. The annoying NPC that we can't put up a picnic next to. Every time I do it. I think that's the 30 seconds up though. It is. Okay, so sandwiches run out. Okay, let's go check. Just check this area. There is nothing shiny here. Right, let's make a trip to Mesagoza. No, it's good to check, Nigel. It's good to check. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Mesagoza West. Mr. Holbrookie, how are you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Looks like a nice shiny. Well done. Thank you, mate. We got a few. I'm going to go and check them now for that Jumbo Mark. Got a shiny after only 11 defeated and with the red size eye. Wow, nice. That's awesome. It's a nice location for an outbreak. Yeah, Crystal, I feel like we really lucked out with that one. Right, let's go see if any of these are Jumbo marked. Hello. I never remember if it's this side or that side, but here we go. Okay. First one up. We are going to check this one. Let's see here. This one seems a bit smaller than average. It's not what we want to be hearing now, is it? Let's see. Number 2. This is a seriously big one. Feels comforting to have such a bulky, reliable buddy around, doesn't it? Man, I can't read these and be serious. I've never done Jumbo Mark hunting on stream before for a good reason. These responses. Let's see here. This one seems a good sight bigger than average. It's quite a specimen. Cheesy man, how are you doing? Right, well there's number 3. Let's go for number 4. 23 shiny, no Jumbo Mark. Oh, calm, mate. Hopefully the next one seems a good sight bigger than average. Right, let's see number 5. Good sight smaller. Okay. Got nothing yet. They're all in that in between. Do I hear? It's a seriously big one. Feels comforting to have such a bulky Pokemon. Yeah, Minky. Yeah, you know. Right. Seriously. they're just seriously biggins. That's it. I mean, it might come down to our last one, which has already got a mark. No, so none of them so far. Well, can this one? What a perfectly average sized specimen. It's the gold standard for normality. Amazing. Right, well, nothing so far. Back to it then. Back to it. I have one of the big ones. For sure. Right, let's go back to the beach. Back to the Raichu. Set up a sandwich before we go. So we've got that going for the next half an hour. Are you using the scanner to see if they're marked big from a distance? No, I haven't been, Redbeard. I should start doing that though. I really should. Because it would save us a bit of time as well. It's nice to have the shinies just spare though, because I'll just put them into home and might do a giveaway with them at some point. Gold standard for normality just sounds cool. I know, right? Yeah, it's just the gold standard for being bang average. Not unique, not special, not great, just absolutely down the middle, bang average. He has a gold medal for being the most average Joe that you've ever seen. Poor Raichu. That one had a mark as well, so that was the flustered. That was had the flustered mark, so I would say it's not average. Should make sure you're running a humongous sandwich. Shouldn't be getting teeny ones. Yeah, I mean most of them have been when we've had the humongo part on, so that's the crazy thing. Wadey, good afternoon, mate. Happy Friday to you as well, mate. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you are good. I'm doing good, mate. And the shinies have been arriving. They've been coming in the last, I'd say, half an hour. They've been coming in at a good little pace. So we've got a nice spot in the Blueberry Academy as well. So the raids, the outbreak, sorry, is all set up. So we just need to go and get them. Hopefully get that jumbo mark one. I think we've got, is it 8 we've got so far? No, 9 shinies so far, which has been a little bit slower than what I thought it might have been, to be honest, but we still got plenty of time to go and get a few more and check those for the jumbo mark. No shinies yet. We just need the sun to shine. That's what we need. Doo-doo. Maybe it's frustrated, flustered at being out. Maybe, James, yeah. If you had transferred a Pokemon into Legends Arceus before Pokemon Home 3.0 update, its size was automatically set the smallest possible, so you may have a bunch of tiny mons in your boxes. Huh. That's a good point, actually, like checking those ones. The teensy mark. Because what's the title? It's like the youngster, isn't it? I think with the teensy mark when you send it out into battle. I like that, the youngster. Especially if you can get it on like a huge Pokemon as well. It's a big stream today. Yeah, we got a lot of you guys in. So thank you so much to everyone for joining. It's great to have you all here. It's surprising as well because we, like I say, I haven't done a Scarlet and Violet stream in such a long time, and I love the fact that we can just jump back into these games and do some shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I do miss playing the games, but I feel like what we said on stream recently, there's not really been a huge reason for me to kind of come back into these games to play them. But this event is definitely one. I like the Tatsuguri event as well. I think I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a fun one. But it's always nice when you get like these really exclusive kind of event outbreaks as well, because we got the Hisuian Sliggoo, I think, coming up as well. Is that going to run with the after the Dondo? So that's going to run around the same time as the Dragonite raid, I think, when that goes live. That's like the start of September though, isn't it? So that'll be a lot of fun. Hisuian Sliggoo, so we can get Hisuian Gudra. That'll be another one to get a nice mark on. when did they add this to the game? It went live last night, like 1 a.m. in the morning UK time, UTC, and it's running for the next 2 weeks. So this is running until the 25th of July. So if we fail to get the jumbo today, we can always come back and do this again, and then continue on, try and get all of the outbreaks with the jumbo mark. There we go. Hello, Alolan Raichu, number 10. So happy to see us. Right, what ball do you reckon we should go for this one in? Here's the sandwich we can use. It is 1 yellow pepper, 2 spicy herba mystica. That's for Humongol. If you want to use teensy power, then use 2 sour herba mystica. There's a bunch of other recipes in chat as well that people have been dropping. We got a shiny, yeah, Baron. We got a bunch of them so far. We've just went and checked the first 8 that we got, and none of them were shiny. Premier Ball. All right, there we go. First suggestion, we'll go for it. See if we can get in that. Premier Ball. Great choice, chat. Thank you. Can't go wrong with the Premier Ball. You can't. How do you feel about Pokemon changing the long-established names of Pokemon classes? First partner Pokemon and Powerhouse instead of starter and pseudo. Feels unnecessary to me. You know what, Riley, though, but first partner has always been the official terminology. Like, starter Pokemon was always fan terminology, so pseudo legendary as well, you know. Right, so we'll put these in a different. These are all being checked, so we'll make a new line. This one's already got a mark, so yeah. I don't know, mate. I think working as a caster, we always get that point put across. You know, there's terms that we can't use that are fan terms when we're on the desk, specifically because they're not official terminology. First partner Pokemon is always one of them, so we couldn't ever really refer to Incineroar as a starter Pokemon, which, you know, coming in, because it doesn't matter who you are, you come in to playing competitive or to the casting as a Pokemon fan, and it's really difficult to kind of get out of that mentality of being like, right, we can't say starter Pokemon, it's first partner Pokemon. Yeah, it's all those weird things like that terminology as well. Like box art legendaries, another one, you know, like that's an easy way for us to be able to distinguish, you know. I don't know how they would classify them. Maybe just restricted. Maybe that's the official terminology of those Pokemon, restricted Pokemon, but it seems weird. Legendary Pokemon. Yeah. Love Ball. Crystal, we'll go for a Love Ball, and the next one we get, the next Raichu that pops up that's shiny, we will go for it in a Love Ball. We haven't caught one in a Love Ball yet, so great choice though. Wonder how many shinies we can get from this one sandwich. Four would be the best result. I think 4 is probably pretty reasonable. Hopefully we can get more. Vigoroth spoiling the party. Yeah, I prefer starter Pokemon as a terminology. Like, you know, pseudo legendary as well makes so much sense as well. Sounds better to me, but I guess, yeah. I don't know what the official terminology of shiny must be. Just shiny Pokemon, because it's shiny charm. So yeah, shiny Pokemon. But again, that would be something that I'd maybe think that they would change the official terminology on, like describing a shiny Pokemon might have a different official description. to what we're used to, just to make it a little bit more complicated. Yeah. Just went to an outbreak, knocked out a few, and got a full odds shiny Alolan Raichu. Very nice. Very nice. Any luck with any mark on there? But that's awesome. It's nice when you rock up to the outbreak first off and you get that luck so early on. Well, we've had one since returning back here, but we haven't had any more since. Gotta be so careful with those ones that are like spawning in as you're running away, because you would, it's always the worry that you kind of running away and like a shiny spawns in and then you despawn it by accident. Shiny? No, that is not a shiny. Think back to Gold and Silver, it was originally called a different colored Pokemon. The later changes to shiny Pokemon in Gen 5 with the shiny charm. Tyler, thank you so much for the subscribe. The mark on it, sadly. Hopefully that one of the next ones that you get does have a mark. Is there any particular mark that you're aiming for? What's everyone's marks that they're kind of going for if you are mark hunting the outbreaks as well? What kind of mark are you looking for? That shade there is so deceiving. This tree here, convinced it was a shiny. 12 of them now. Nice. Goku. That's awesome to hear, mate. 12. That is a good haul. I think we're getting close to that mark. Not quite there yet, though. You think they will ever make PG-rated Pokemon shows instead of the kids? I would love to see them do an actual, like, you know, like proper kind of anime manga sort of series. They kind of did one, but yeah, like it aimed at an older audience. I feel like they could do that now because they've moved away from Ash, right? They've got Horizons, they've got Liko as kind of the main character there, and you could totally like just have another spin-off, couldn't you, of another trainer's journey in whatever region. You know, you don't even need to have a brand new region to launch it in. It could just go to any region. You know, you could start on any of the previous 9 generation of games, and then I guess, yeah, I would love to see something like that. I think it would be amazing. Yeah. Soft resetting for Zekrom and Auras. Good luck with that carry. I hope you get it very soon. Got the Raichu with the peckish mark. Very nice. That is cool. Sleepy, Jumbo, and Stormy. The Stormy, I think, is the one that I would love. Like, the Jumbo one, of course, is the main one that I'm going to go for, but the Stormy mark. Hard one to get. We had a little bit of a storm shower here, but no shiny when the rain was coming down, so no chance of that happening. And you think, oh, come on, just pop up the shiny there with the title power level 3 on. You think, oh, we're going to get it if we just get a shiny, but nothing. And the first TCG set featuring shinies, they called them Shining. And the fans just called them Shiny. So eventually Pokemon adopted the term officially. It's like starter should replace. Yeah, I agree, mate. Yeah, starter Pokemon. Just replace it. Best partner Pokemon. I love the one anime series which was mostly based on the games Red and Black. Yeah, that one was so good, wasn't it? When we followed Red through. Too short though, that's the thing. But it's a very, very cool story. Very cool anime. Like extended versions of that would even be like, I would be super satisfied with anything like that. Like a fully fledged series of that sort of thing would be amazing to see. I think it would do super well, you know, as well. I think a lot of people would really enjoy it. It's kind of weird that they haven't done something like that, to be honest, because it's, you know, I know people always say, Pokemon's a kid's game, but the thing is, yeah, it started out as a kid's game, and it probably still is, like, really at its core, like, you know, a kid's game. But, like, the fact that, like, there's, like, you know, me, there's you guys, you know, we've kind of grown up with Pokemon, and we're, like, we kind of leveled up now to the point where, yeah, we still enjoy the games, we still enjoy the franchise, but like we kind of want to take away like some of those kiddie aspects to it. And in a lot of ways, like Pokemon do cater for that as well, and a lot of stuff that they do. But the anime stuff is kind of one of those things where they haven't really dived in so much with it. And it would be awesome to see them do it. I think like most fans would love to see some sort of series that was like aimed at maybe not like CBBS kind of audiences. I'm not saying that it is as well, because I still enjoy Horizons, but you know what I mean. The best mark for me is the rare mark. So hard to get. Yeah, the rare mark, Bunny Wise. Hope you're doing good as well and having a great Friday. Great to see you. My shiny as soon as I made my sandwich. It's so good when that happens as well. You set it up and then the shiny just pops in straight away. I've only had it happen like a couple of times. I keep thinking the one that's like here in this shadow is always just a shiny, but it never seems to be. Just that such deceiving light. But it's still a great area for us to do. See, Sasogi, never be too old, mate. Imagine if a Pokemon game that has all the past and current mechanics. It would be very cool to be playing through it with all of them. I think competitively, we talked about this the other day on stream. I think it would be scary. I don't think it would be. I think you'd get a lot of people just... Because I think Dynamax and Gigantamax are just so bust mechanically compared to everything else. I just think it wouldn't make sense in most competitive battles not to use Dynamax because it's so strong. I know it only lasts 4 turns, but the advantage that you get from those 4 turns is just so crazy. But it would be very cool if you had like a mix, you know? It's like having the anime series where you had the choice of a Z move, a Mega, Dynamax, Gigantamax. Like, there's all those things, yeah. And then terrestrialization on top of it. It would be very cool. It would be. And you could only use 1 per battle. I just feel like Dynamax and Gigantamax would always kind of come out on top, maybe. Come on, Shiny Raichu, where are you? It's as soon as we put the sandwich on, we have the drought begins. We've had like 20 minutes, we've had 1 shiny with these crazy odds. Nothing. I don't feel like I've missed a shiny either. Like, I feel like you guys in chat would be like, definitely missed a shiny. I missed one. I feel like we've just had nothing pop up. Come on. At night or in the shades, it's difficult to distinguish the Raichu. Yeah, it's so hard, especially in the shaded areas. Nighttime is terrible for it, isn't it? Yeah, first Outbreak was like over in that corner, and like every single spawn in was in the shade. It made it very, very tough to kind of like just see the shiny. Look at that one. Nothing again. That's actually kind of true, Metagrave. Yeah, when you think about it, there's no shade on a nighttime, so at least like everything's more consistent. So you don't have that contrast between areas when they're spawning in. So maybe for that reason, yeah, you make a really good point. There we go. There's our next victim. Can it be a jumbo one? Just like magic, they pop in. Love ball for this one, did we say? Don't seem to be getting Himoto berries. Thought on my HDR effect for my Switch, that helped. I don't know. That sounded dumb or not. I don't know. I don't think it sounds dumb at all. Anything that kind of helps you kind of distinguish the shiny from one another. It's definitely worth doing for sure. Insane event. They only can for 2 weeks. I know it's a cool event. 2 weeks is like, I feel like not a nice amount of time for it as well to kind of take full advantage of everything that's going on. Yeah, Afroman, I have got a Humongo power sandwich on and Sparkling power level 3, yeah, which makes it even crazier that, you know, they're not spawning as quick as kind of what we'd expect them to, you know. Ichiu and Pal there, yep. I got one at last. Once you see it, you'll have zero doubt. Easy to see in the daytime though. It's like, yeah, it's just tricky, isn't it, to kind of spot them. Let's see, has this one got a mark? Nope. Modest though, that's not bad. Modest. Right, let's get some more. Yeah, when they do spawn in, there is no doubt that the shiny's there. It's just when there's not, and you're kind of left guessing, and then there's these shaded areas, and you think, is that a shiny? No, that's not a shiny. But yeah, we've only had 2 from this entire sandwich, so we've got to get some spawning in quickly in the last few. I think 4 to 5 per sandwich isn't terrible, but again, you probably don't need. See from the back, that one definitely looked like a shiny. Like I say, you probably don't need to put the sparkling power on. You can save your Herba Mystica because the odds are so good anyway. But just for that Humongo chance, it's probably worth it if you're going for any of those jumbo marks. Need to get on the item printer. Vegan's neighbor. Yeah, if you get the item printer, you can get farm for all of those. We've got a video on the channel going through all the dates and stuff that you would need for the different balls just to farm them. There we go. There's our next one. Nice. Okay, they're coming in a bit faster now. Mimikyu is the most annoying to hunt. Yeah, I can imagine the Mimikyu not the easiest. It's hard to see as well. That's probably one that would be easier to do at night time, I think. Just because it's kind of like a more, it's like whiter Sylvia than that like regular kind of yellow color. Right, let's go Dream Ball this one. Dream Ball. Does anyone have an 8-star Pikachu raid? An 8-star Pikachu raid. Wish there was an 8-star Pikachu raid. Got 5 for 1 in sandwich with the mark Ferocious and Uncommon. Nice, that's awesome. Ferocious mark. That's insane. That's such a nice mark to get. Super rare as well. Right, what have we got on this one? No mark. We've only had 1 mark in total so far. Okay, well. See how long we got. We got 5 minutes. Okay. 5 minutes. Nothing there. So far I have 4, but none of this sandwich. Hopefully you get some more luck and keep those shinies coming in. Any luck with any marks on those 4 that you've got so far? I feel like that was a shiny. It is a shiny, yeah. There we go. Okay, that's good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good, we're getting a few in a row now, which is good. For how long is the outbreak? The outbreak's running for 2 weeks, pretty much, Ace, until the 25th of July. So you've got a bunch of time to take advantage of them. Can't believe it because they were right next to each other. Animal pad. Did you get like a double shiny spawn? What haven't we caught one in a friend ball? We haven't. It'd be a cool feature if Pokemon use in the 7-star Terror get the Unrivaled mark if they win. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Like they did with the Mew when that Mewtwo 7-star Terror event was running. That was such a nice feature, like getting the Mew with that mark. It was very cool. I'd love to see them like return with something like that in the future. Again, no mark. Can any of these ones be the Jumbo though? Right, we got a few minutes, so we might have enough time to get at least... Yeah, we got 3 minutes. That's enough time to get at least one more. At least one more shiny. Right, come on, there is time. Pick up. Sorry if this sounds annoying, but what sandwich do you want make for your shiny Raichu? So, I've got the Humongo power on shiny and also title power as well. So, I'm using a recipe of 1 yellow pepper and 2 spicy Herba Mystica. But if you want the teensy power, you can use 2 sour Herba Mystica alternatively instead of the spicy. If that makes sense. So yeah. Found a double shiny spawn. Nice. I had one earlier as well. It's crazy. Higgins never try Lurantis. Yeah, good luck with that. If you've got the DLC as well, I'm assuming you have, the knockoff option on there is really, really good. Is that a shiny? That looked like a shiny when it came in, but no. That is just the shade. You're just a shaded Raichu, not a shiny one. Game Embassy don't really need one. But Electric and Alola, Rainy, Electric, and Psychic. I used the Superior and got the 7-star Pikachu and 4 Herbers. That's wild. Nice haul. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever had 4 Herbers dropping from a raid before. That is awesome. Awesome to hear. Hope those drops continue to be good for you if you continue to farm the Pikachu over the weekend or the next couple of weeks when it's running. So used to saying over the weekend because that's normally what we get the raids running for. We don't normally get them for any extended period of time anymore. This one's a 2-weeker. So I went to see if they do shiny Koraidon, Miraidon raids. Yeah, and you never know, there might be as well. You know, it's interesting that Blaine's had another video about the video. So Blaine's did a video a while ago about what the 2 Pokemon look like. Had that taken down, and then he did a video about that being taken down because it could point to a hint that the events are coming soon, which I get. I totally think you could be right there. And then that video, it was explaining about the video that got taken down as well. Seems super weird. So maybe we are seeing something come soon, or maybe they just don't like Blaine's, which seems a bit mean, but they just don't seem to want any sort of talk about those shiny Miraidon or Koraidon at the moment. So there could be something on the horizon, which would be awesome. Like if they did an event for the World Championships with those 2, and considering like that the format for Worlds is restricted Pokemon, kind of makes sense that, you know, you would do a shiny event for them maybe before the event or just before the event, so competitors could use them in battle. That'd be kind of nice to see happen. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that is the case. I think that's the sandwich run out. Yeah, okay, let's go check these ones in Mesagoza. See if we've had any luck with these ones. Lady in Mesagoza gave me 2 jumbo mark on that. That's crazy. That's amazing. Congrats getting the jumbo mark. Shiny executing my outbreak. Why does this keep happening, Pedro? Are you putting like a psychic sandwich, sparkling power down? I think we're probably more likely to get shiny Koraidon. Well, let me read that. Let me read it. Missed it. Shiny Koraidon, Miraidon as mystery gifts. Yeah, I think you're right. It'd be nice to think like the romantic side of it, getting it in a raid event, right? I think that would be like what everyone would preferably like to see happen, but it probably will be just a mystery gift event, which is kind of not the best. It's not terrible though, is it? But it's kind of one of those where you think like it would be nice if we got them as a raid event or something that we could do in game. Right, we've got 4 to check. All of those other ones weren't. So let's try this first one. This one's a good sight bigger than average. It's quite a specimen. Not the one that we're looking for though. Right, next one. Number 2. Let's see here. This is a seriously big one. Feels uncomforting to have such a bulky, reliable buddy around, doesn't it? So comforting. But not to the fact that we don't get a mark for any of those. This one seems a good sight bigger than average. It's quite a specimen. Right, we got one more chance with it. One more. Come on. Seriously big and feels comforting. No, so nothing with any of them. Very close though. Okay, we go back, we try again. Do. Back to the beach. Set up another sandwich. Let's see if we can get one there. Just opened the and got a Alolan Raichu. Nice, mate. Had a 7 Herbert in 1. No way. That's crazy. Jumbo mark's so hard to get. I think on the scale of how a Pokemon's like size is determined, between 0 being the smallest and 255 as being the largest, then you need it to be a size of 255 to get the jumbo mark. Just check these before we put a sandwich together and miss the shiny altogether. Nope. Okay. Another sandwich. Here we go. Does it not just have the mark you can check? You have to get it. Yeah, so you would never be able to catch it with the jumbo mark. So when you catch it in the wild, it would never have the jumbo mark to begin with. You only get the jumbo mark when you go to see that NPC and she has a specific reaction. So she would say, it's huge. Mass. I can't remember the exact wording, but you would know when you get it because then the mark just gets put on. It's the same with like a teensy mark as well. I once got 7 Herber from one raid. That is nuts. Is Shiny Gimmighoul raid live or not yet? Not yet. I think it goes live the week of the World Championships. So I think it's around the 9th of August. And then it runs over that next week, I think. Now, this is a big Pokemon. Wow. You almost never see one of these. Huge. Ah, that's the one. That's the one, Nigel. Thank you, mate, for the confirmation. Yeah, the shiny chest form Gimmighoul event is going to be a fun one to do. I've already kind of decided that I'm going to put it into my Violet, and I'm not updating my Violet copy until I get the shiny in that. And I will try and get it in my Scarlet copy as well, but I think hunting on maybe 2 games might be the better way to do it, to be honest. Gives a bit of a better chance. But I can't believe the amount of raids I've done in Scarlet and Violet. I've never had a shiny raid ever before, so it'd be the first one I would ever get. So hopefully we can get it, and then the idea would be to get it and then I can share it with all of you guys that would like to jump in, and then we can just kind of farm it for a while until everyone kind of picks one up, and then update our games, get whatever next new event comes around. Got a shiny Sandalo. That's nice. That's a cool raid. Yeah, I can't believe it. Just never had any luck in raids at all with shinies. Come on, Raichu. It's very easy to get a shiny one during Dawn. Got a couple of shinies from raids, Bravery, Snorlax, and Blissey. Wow. They're like really nice Pokemon to get as shinies as well. Snorlax from a raid, that's awesome. It would have been cool if we had like a rare mark from a raid as well that you could only get in a raid. That would have been a really cool thing to see them kind of implement, like the raid master or something like that. Don't tell me I missed a shiny. In the Delibird and Hisuian Voltorb outbreaks, I got over 2 boxes each. Wow. Were you hunting for the jumbo mark during those events? So I hope you managed to get some good marks with that amount of shinies. Is that a shiny? No, it's just a shadow. This like really awkward time of day where we've got this like long shadow clouds. Maybe we get a cloudy mark. Is it the Cloud Watcher? Annie, how are you doing? I hope you're well today. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream with us. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And if you're taking part in any of the Outbreak events this weekend, I hope you're enjoying them and having a lot of luck with the shinies, marks, whatever you're going for yourself in game. We've got a bunch of shinies, just no jumbo marks. Only one mark on anything that we've caught so far. How many have we got? 13, I think, which isn't too bad. It's not terrible. I was expecting a bit more. I don't know if I'm just being like expecting too much, but with the odds the way they are, you would think maybe we get a bit more than what we've got. It's weird though, they just seem to be coming in and like really concentrated, like little spells, like 5-10 minute spells. We get a lot of shinies all at once, and then outside of that don't get anything. I don't get many good marks. Haven't checked if there are any jumbo. Should go and check them out. How's it going, Sergio? It's all right, mate. I'm yeah, enjoying the event. A lot of fun, mate, so far. Getting all these shiny Alolan Raichus. It's really fun. It's been a lot of fun today. Hope you're doing all right though, mate, and having a good Friday yourself. Got the shiny Roaring Moon, the Cloud Watcher, super nice, the Devil. Oh, Alolan Raichu is the best for the regional variant Pokemon. Yeah, I think as well as like events that we've had. And so probably one of the best ones. Mass Outbreak events, at least, I think. I enjoyed the Hisuian Voltorb one though. That was a lot of fun. And that was easy because they all kind of just exploded and the shiny would never self-destruct. So it was always like very easy to get the shiny. That's probably why we got so much easier to get the shiny, because they kind of despawned themselves. Made it like so much easier to hunt them. But I definitely prefer wandering around than doing the picnic method, just standing still. I'm getting the urge to shiny hunt again in Scarlet and Violet. I've been working so hard on my Ultra Sun Ultra Moon shiny prep that I've not touched Scarlet and Violet for a while. I miss it. I'm exactly like that, mate. When I came into it today, I was like, yeah, I have missed coming into these games and just doing shiny hunts. It's a lot of fun. And I was excited for this event today because it's just like I'm doing the raid last night and thinking, it's live now. I can see the sprites for the Alolan Raichu on the map, and even like the Mimikyu, the Pikachu and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be fun to just even doing those Pokemon. But yeah, I said at the top of the stream, I was just like, I just feel like I haven't had a reason to need to come back into game recently to do stuff other than the 7-star terror raids. So it's kind of nice to have a legit reason to like come back into the game and, you know, have a bit of fun playing Scarlet and Violet again. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. And if we don't get the jumbo mark today, we'll come back, we'll stream again, we'll try and get the jumbo mark as well while the event's running. Take advantage of it while it's there. Who can host a Pikachu raid? Is anyone hosting a Pikachu raid? Jim Bob is asking. Cosmic, how are you doing today? I hope you're well, mate, and having a good day. Riley, I have jammed any VGC lately? No, I haven't really played too much, mate, to be honest. I've been keeping up with like what's been happening, like the grassroots stuff. teams and things, players, what they've been using, who's been winning what. But in playing, I haven't really done much playing myself, mate, or building or anything like that. No, I haven't really had the time for it, to be honest. But for Raichu at the moment, 3 non-marked, 1 with crafty. You got the crafty mark. Wow, that is a very nice mark to get. Crafty mark. That is a very rare one. I can't believe we don't got a shiny popping up. Yeah, but it is going dark, so we can get rid of that shade issue, which is nice. Honey Osprey, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you're joining us on the stream, I hope you enjoy it with us for however long you can stick around. But thank you so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy your time on the channel with the rest of us. Is the Pikachu event happening now? Yeah, it's live now, so it will be live from as of today, the 12th of July until the 25th. So you got a little bit of time to take advantage of it and do all of the different outbreaks that are going live in the game, as well as the 7-star raid for the Pikachu as well. Pika. I haven't tested the Venusaur out though. I don't know how fast the Venusaur is in the raid. But Lurantis just chomped through it. Like last night when it went live, I was like, wow, Lurantis is like just monstering through it. I think the Superior would be faster than it though. I really do. I just think when I was doing the video, I just didn't use Leaf Storm at all after we did those initial 3. So we never really had that boosted power. Raichu, where are you? Shiny Raichu. How long will we set the sandwich up? Like 10 minutes with nothing. Terrible. We should do a raid with the Superior before we leave today. Thought you were shiny. Thought you were shiny. But you weren't. Let me use this because I feel like I don't know. Rad Dad, terrible is your middle name. Is there an updated build for Money Farming Academy is tournaments? There is. It does depend on what your starter, like what will work best. It depends on what your starter Pokemon, because that'll dictate what Nemona has, and that can really affect like what builds can work. Well, if Sprigatito was your starter Pokemon, then Kyurem White's like a really good option. But if you had one of the other starter Pokemon, then it can be a little bit tricky, because the Pokemon options that you're going up against do slightly change. But Kyurem White generally a good option. Ice Rider Calyrex not so much anymore. It's not as consistent. But if you were ever doing the thing is, the item printer, I would always say, is probably the best way to farm money, because you're farming for items that you're wanting anyway, like the Apri balls and stuff like that. But you can do lots of item printer jobs for very little cost. You do need blueberry points, which is the only drawback with it, but all of those items that you're going to get dropped sell for so much money, so it's easy to get like a lot of money quite quickly using the item printer. It's probably quicker doing it that way than doing it with the Ace Academy tournament. But then the Ace Academy tournament, you don't need any like prereqs for doing it. You just need to kind of rock up, enter it, and especially if you've got a turbo controller, you can just leave it, set it away. But I had a lot of success with the Kyurem White, but I know a few people have had issues with it. Depending on their starter Pokemon, it can really make a big difference in the consistency of that particular Pokemon. It's because they updated it though after the they updated it twice with both the DLCs, so it does slightly change depending on what version you've got as well. Do I have any Master Balls? I got tons of Master Balls, all from the... I mean, this is what you can get from the item printer. Like, it's crazy the amount of like balls that you can get. I mean, like 72 friend balls. Never going to use that many. Where are the Master Balls? There we go, 37. And that's just from the item printer as well. It's such a good facility. If you need to use it for farming any of the Apricot balls, they're so easy to get now. You don't need to worry about the auction house and spending like $500,000 Poké Dollars on one single love ball. Can't believe we haven't... there we go. I was just about to say, I can't believe we haven't had a shiny yet. There we are. There's our first one of this sandwich. Right. Let's go. Oh, we should optimize it, shouldn't we? Is the item printer glitch still operating? Yeah, it's still... That won't get fixed though, Riley, because it's not really a glitch. It's just based on how the RNG works. It's just... There's some smart people in the Pokemon community who figured out how it worked and what, like, the dates and times dictated what items you got out of it. So it's got another fastball. The one downside to the item printer, getting it in game. Yeah, that is true. Very true. And then getting the Pokemon materials as well, because they're annoying, because you kind of want to keep them for TMs and stuff. So right, let's see. So that's another one we can check. Pop it at the bottom. Does it have a mark on its own? Does not. It's sassy though. Here's a solo build for 7-star Pikachu. Jimbo Gaming. Do you need one? If you need one, there are 2 on the channel that I uploaded yesterday. You can check out. I'm yet to see a faster build for the Pikachu than either Lurantis or the Superior. Oh, is that one, or is that just fooling us with the light? That's just fooling us. But Arbolivier I still think's very quick as well. I do want to try Chestnut though. I think Belly Drum Chestnut could actually do some work against the Pikachu. If it only got Horn Leech, I feel like it would have been such a good one. Got another 2, one with the Dawn Mark, one unmarked. Nice with the Dawn Mark. That is a super nice one. Shiny Piplup. I missed the Smeargle glitch. Oh, I know, right? Nicknamed the Pokemon to be cloned as item printer, which led to the game telling me I'd encountered a wild item printer. I love it. That Smeargle glitch was wild. I can't believe how they patched that out as well. It's like so funny. It's just like, oh yeah, we can't actually fix the issue. We're just going to stop Smeargle being able to transform. Wild way. Such a quick fix. But yeah, such a cool glitch. Having like a random legendary or a shiny Pokemon you could clone in. What's the worst rival battles? Worst rival battles? You mean like the worst rival or just the worst rival battles? I always felt like the Nemona ones were unnecessary in Scarlet and Violet playthrough. I never really enjoyed those because I felt like the rest of the game was like, you know, other than gym leader battles, which was obviously, if you want a badge, you got to battle the gym leader. But everything else seemed like it was a kind of, you had the choice whether you wanted to battle that trainer or not. And now I don't know if you got the choice with Nemona, but the fact that you would always be like, nagging you for a battle every time you went to a gym, I always felt massively unnecessary. I don't know if some of them you could skip, but maybe some of them you couldn't. Got the jumbo mark, shiny Raichu. Nice, mate. Awesome. Awesome, my friend. There's another shiny for us to check. How was the worst? Yeah, how? Hop for me, probably. If it's not Gengar or Garchomp Mystic, then I don't know what to say. What's the worst shiny? Yeah, probably one of those, to be fair. Yeah, probably Garchomp. Garchomp, yeah. Gengar's not too bad, but Gengar looks worse because I think we got Mega Gengar. Garchomp by far. It's just such a letdown. It could have been such a good shiny. Like, yeah. Get another Lure Ball one. Hop sucks. Yeah, Hop is not a good rival. Probably the worst. It's annoying as well because Leon's like actually I really like Leon as a character. The champion as a champion, I like Leon. I think he was cool, but Hop was not where it was at. Right, have we got a mark on this one? No. Wow, only one mark out of all of these we've got so far. Crazy to think as well, because we've got the title power level 3 on. I would expect even just like one of those more common marks to be on stuff, but maybe it's because they've got the jumbo mark. How long have we got left? 10 minutes. Okay, a little bit of time to get a couple more shinies. It is surprising me the rate that we're getting the shinies through though, because normally when you, even in like a normal outbreak where you haven't got the increased shiny chances, you would kind of expect like one shiny from a sandwich, maybe 2, maybe 3 sometimes if you get really lucky. So like getting 3 from a boosted outbreak when you've maxed all the odds out feels a little underwhelming. Blue and N are better. Yeah, N is so good. And blue as well. Yeah, both are great. I like Paul as well from Gold and Silver. He's like a proper bad rival. And you get the cool thing at the end where he's actually Giovanni's son, which is very cool, with the kind of hidden content that's in Gold and Silver, which I never really even realized until very recently. But I think that's such a cool like little storyline. Sorry to say this, mate, but Spain is winning this weekend. I don't know, mate. I don't think so. We've played terrible to get to the final. We only need one game to play well, and I think we're capable. If we play well, we'll beat Spain. Like, I have no doubt about that. And I think we could probably beat Spain at like 80% of where we're at. And I think we've only like really gotten to about 4th gear so far in this tournament. So if we have like, if the lads turn up, I think, yeah, I don't think it'll be easy. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be an easy game, but I think we could come out on top and be the better team, you know? I have full confidence England are gonna win. I said it earlier, I just have a feeling that England are just gonna win. I think this is gonna be it. It's gonna be the one that England win. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Spain have been amazing in the tournament, but yeah. Who's yours favorite Elite Four member? Always thought Drake in Horn was super cool. Dragon Master, Sailor Old Man. That's right out the anime. That is, yeah, I like that. You know what? Mine is like probably not a massively obvious one. Mine's Koga, because I loved Koga as a gym leader in Gen 2, and I remember playing through Gold and Silver and being gutted when I was like, where's Koga? Why is Koga not the gym leader? In Kanto. It's because he's the gym leader. He's an Elite Four member in Johto. and it's very cool. So I'd always say like Koga's probably one of my favorites. He's a ninja as well. Very cool. Spain is probably winning. Really want an England win though. England gonna have to sell their souls because it's gonna be an absolute banger. It will be a good match. I think it will reel backwards and forwards. I do hope England wins. Diego, I hope so, mate. It'd be nice to see. You know what? I want to see like Phil Foden get an absolute worldy goal. Bellingham, I want a 3-1. 3-1 is what I'm going to go for. England win. Convincing. Just don't want it to go to pens. That's what we don't want. England better. No. So, De La Fuente cannot lift the trophy after defending, supporting. Yeah, mate. We'll send you an England top over just for Sunday. As have gastro acid can eliminate his ability. I don't think gastro acid work. Does gastro acid work through the shield? I'm not sure it does. I don't think it does, you know. I think when the shield's up, gastro acid won't work. I think it fails. That's why you need something like Zekrom, you know. Well, God of War works nice. I know the last time the Pikachu raid was out, I used a God of War with Trace to trace the lightning rod, which is quite cool, quite fun to do. Gotti was quite a unique build against the Pika. But yeah, knockoff's so effective against it. If you can have anything with knockoff into the Pikachu raid, just taking away that light ball just nullifies its ability to do really anything, you know. Come on, Raichu, we need more shinies than 2 in one sandwich. How long we got? 4 minutes. Not long. Yeah, but if Spain win, I'll be the first one to credit them on Sunday evening if they win, you know. Have my Appleton on my Violet. Appleton might be all right to run through. I'm sure it's capable of doing it. I think you just need to be careful about the play roughs. That's the only thing. Uchena bit me in them. Sneak attack. Actually, what is the difference between Superior and Lurantis? Why is Superior better? I think Superior's got a larger special attack and stat. I think Lurantis has. Let me just check between the two. I don't know the base off the top of my head. So I would say Superior has 75. No, so they're probably about the same. Lurantis is not. Lurantis has got bigger special attacking stats, so Lurantis actually is the better one to use. There we go. Yeah, bigger special attacking stat. Superior is better generally, like outside of that, because it's faster, so it can always. It's not going to take, like, the problem with the Lurantis is it's always going to take 2 boosted surfs, whereas Superior doesn't. It only takes 1 before it gets an attack off, so it'll take that first one in the turn 0. This is why the Venusaur's better than like Vileplume, Victory Bell, and Blossom, because it naturally will outspeed the Pika. So you're taking less damage, and then because you're getting the Sunny Day up, there's less chance of like RNG messing you around as well, because you can disrupt the Pika before it can really do much as well. Whereas with Lurantis, you got to take that turn 0 surf, and then you got to take a turn 1 surf. So if you get like crit on one of those, then you probably faint. So you kind of avoid any of that happening with the superior for like the cost of the 5 special attack discrepancy in the special attack. It don't. I think it's worth it, to be honest. Gonna catch Meloetta. Nice. What ball are you gonna get it in? Annie, you're rooting for Spain. I gotta root for England. I have to, of course. Gotta root for the boys to do it. They need to follow suit with the Lionesses. The Lionesses have been able to do it, so it's time for the men's team follow suit. So I'm hoping they can, but again, I mean, when is a final never not tough, right? A final's always the toughest game of the tournament. There we go. One more. There it is. Name a grass legendary. Calyrex. There you go, Riley. Calyrex is grass psychic. Is there an electric grass type? I don't think there is there? I don't think there is. I don't think that is a type. Not electric grass. What is the jumbo shiny electric sandwich recipe? 1 yellow pepper, 2 spicy herba mysticus. Right, let's go for another heavy ball. Hisuian Voltorb is electric grass. Yeah, that's true, actually. Joshua, yeah. There you go. Yeah. And Rotom. Yeah, more Rotom is as well. How could I forget about those two? So bad. 33 seconds. Can we get one more in 33 seconds? For our sandwich power. Come on, Raichu. Show up one more time. 40 spicy herba. Nice. Awesome. Well stocked up then for this hunt. Good luck with it as well. I hope you get the jumbo mark nice and early in one of those first few shinies that you come across. Right, I think that's going to be the sandwich. Let's do one more sweep, this last one, and then we'll go and check the ones that we've just got. See if any of those are the jumbo marked. No shinies there. Okay, right. Let's dump this one in there. So that was only 3 from that sandwich. Not really great. Does it have a mark though? That's the question before we check that jumbo mark. No, nothing. Wow, I can't believe we've only got 1 with a mark. Mad. That one there. Right, let's go check these 3. And hope that one of them is that jumbo. What is the number of shinies we are up to? Had to drop from the stream to get my daughter breakfast. James, I think we've got, what, 15, 16? I think Alolan Raichu has got ancient on his anime screen. Accent on his anime screen. Yeah, maybe, yeah. We got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. So, not a bad haul. I was kind of expecting a few more than that, but let's see. Can one of these 3 be a jumbo? Rodrigo, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. And thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Why jumbo and not teensy? Finally got a teensy Charcadet. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, it's like just between one of the 2. This is a seriously big one. Okay, so that's not 1. Number 2, can we check? A good side bigger than average. Right, a last chance. A last chance. Can we get the jumbo mark? No, none of them. Wow. Okay, well, we're gonna have to come back to this because that is 16 in total, and none of them have been a jumbo shiny. Got a lot of different balls as well, but is what it is. Yeah, never mind. So I think what we'll do to end the stream, let's see. Where is the raid? Where is the raid? Should we try and get a what should we do to finish up? Should we do a Pikachu raid, or should we just do some more Alolan Raichu? My first 7-star gonna beat. I've never done any. I think with the superior, it's probably one that you can take online and do, because you're just gonna spam. You're just gonna spam the Leaf Storm anyway. Alolan Raichu, let's go. Pikachu. Should we do, or should we just do one more sandwich and then try and get a few more? I think we do one more sandwich. I think we do one more sandwich, right? I think we do. Yeah. Let's do one more sandwich. We can do the Pikachu raids next week. We can do those next week at some point. Let's do one more sandwich. Let's try. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's try and get it. Maybe get a bit more of a better haul. Get a better haul. Because 3 from that last sandwich wasn't really the one, was it? Okay, picnic time. Forget the Pikachu. Right, let's make a sandwich. We found the picnic reset faster than running around. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it this time. The picnic reset always just makes me... What am I doing? Right, make a sandwich. Let's not mess around with this. Yeah, the running around method just feels a little bit like I'm doing a bit more, but not always the best method. Probably gonna have to do the Pikachu raids just to farm a little bit more Herba Mystica. What are the shiny odds for these outbreaks? Does anyone know? So if you're clearing 60 and you've got the shiny charm in the raid, it's about a 1 in 160 chance of you finding a shiny. If you've cleared 60, you've got the shiny charm, and you set up a sparkling level 3 power sandwich, then you've got about a 1 in 144 chance of a shiny popping up. So the shiny odds are very good with this event. I love Disc. Love Disc shiny as well. So good. Such a nice yellow shiny. Right. Let's get rid of this picnic. Half an hour. Let's go. I've just got to find the sweet spot about where they're spawning in faster, because just standing still like this is only getting 4 in this spot, which is not ideal. This might be a bit better to... Is that a shiny, or is that just the... That is just the shade. Yeah, they're just not spawning in if I stay still, which is the annoying thing. So I kind of have to run around the area, get them to spawn in a little bit quicker, and then run over to the other side of the beach. Unless I can find an area where they will start just spawning in a lot. Maybe like here, potentially. Or maybe on the beach, looking back up. Kind of the other reason why I've been running around a lot more, because it's just otherwise it doesn't, I'm not seeming to getting the spawns in if I'm just doing the picnic reset, which is probably the area that I'm in more than anything else, to be honest. I think if we got one spawn on the beach area where like normally the glaring slowpokes spawn, I think that's probably a really good area where you can stand up on the cliff area and then just do the picnic method. Maybe this is an area here though, because they seem to be spawning in a good amount from this area. Okay, let's try here then. Yeah, maybe that's what's happening in Metagrave. Yeah. Xander, how are you doing? Great to have you on the channel. You know what the beach needs? Keyline part. That is very true. The spawns aren't. Yeah, they're not. Are we getting many in? Getting like 1 or 2. It might be easier just to run, because this isn't terrible. This like little path here where we can run to here and then we can just run up to this tree. They'll start spawning in about now, and then we can just run through this area, check them all. I guess, and just picnic reset this and then just go from there. Crowmaster, how are you doing? I'm good, my friend. I hope you're having a great Friday as well. If this doesn't work, try 1 ball of rice, 1 jam, 2 herba mystica. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, the jam, that's the rice, no ingredient method, right? Got the joyful mark and a luxury ball. Nice, Kaylee. That's an awesome one to get. The joyful. I feel like so fitting as well for an Alolan Raichu. Always seems like such a happy Pokemon. Just feels like a Raichu just couldn't be. Alolan Raichu can't be sad. It's definitely not the speediest, I think, in this location, because like when you think about when you're up on a cliff edge and you're just doing that picnic reset and you're instantly getting that 15 spawn onto the field and then being able to set your picnic up. So maybe if we don't get the jumbo this time out, next stream what we'll do is like actually find the most optimal place to do the shiny hunt. I don't think this is a bad area because we've got good vision of all the Raichus that are popping up on the field, but also at the same time we're not getting as many spawns coming up as probably what we would like to see. So maybe for that reason we find a better location. I do think that beach area is probably the one where we'll probably get a little bit more luck with the shiny spawning in, because we've not had a huge amount of shiny spawns. There's a part of me now that's like, should we just reset the outbreak and go and get one up on that top beach area? Oh wow, only 5 away from 200 likes. Thank you for all of the likes today, friends. Really appreciate the support for the stream and for joining us today as well. It's great to have you all tuning in. Is that the shiny there? Okay, what's everyone think? Do we go up to, do we reset the outbreak and do one up on the beach area, or do we just stick to this one just for today? I found one of these shiny in Let's Go a few months back. Timid nature, 31 in speed and special attack, super lucky. That's really nice. Congrats, mate. That is a very nice shiny. Especially from Let's Go as well. Stick to running, yeah. maybe better. It's always one of those things. It's like we'll change it and then we'll just be like, we should have just stuck to what we were doing. Double our normal pull on Soul Silver. Yeah, mate. I mean, the odds, not anything in comparison, right? 16 shinies already today. Soul Silver. It's like 16 streams for one shiny in those games. Crazy. But nice that when we come back to the run next week, we're going to be like actually running through the game, which is going to be pretty exciting because we haven't been able to progress for a little while yet. A little bit of leveling up to do with the Heracross, but then we're good to jump into Whitney, then move on to Morty and all through the rest of the gym leaders in the story. Beat up Team Rocket with Lance. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Excited for it. You Sparkling Power level 3. I have done. Yeah, we've got it active now. Got it active. It's like the first cursed 10 minutes of the sandwich. We just get nothing for the first 10 minutes and then we'll get one. And then it'll wait till the last 5 minutes of the sandwich and then we'll get the other one. At least the sun's coming out in the game now, so it might make it a bit easier to spot the shiny. Although I don't know who said it earlier, but when it is dark, at least you don't have the weird shading going on, so it does make it slightly easier. Wasn't actually double fail, Caleb. It was using RNG clone. It still sucked, but technically, yeah. Only I saw that, yeah. So he'd like, yeah, duplicated the save file, so the exact same shiny popped up. Yeah, sucks failing the Trico, but it definitely wasn't a double fail because it was, yeah, it's just identical save file, wasn't it? I always wonder about that though, because surely if the time was different on the systems that you were playing on, I'm presuming they were playing on an actual system. Although if it's on a GameCube, would that be something that you'd be able to change? I don't know if your date and time set on your GameCube. That's maybe what they were playing on. Shiny! There we go. Nice. First one of this sandwich, which is good. Yeah, if your date and time's different, like on your DS... On the DS, at least, if your date and time's different, I'm sure that has some bearing on the RNG and the seeds that you're hitting. But I don't know, it might not either. You got the Heracross. That's awesome. Muffin, we did, yeah, we got it yesterday, mate. Finally got it. So, we're over odds overall with the encounters on the tree, but it was just below 2,000 Heracross seen in total. But super nice to be able to get it, mate. Just the Deoxys to get now, just that Deoxys. So hopefully next week we can wrap up the Deoxys hunt and manage to get that one. Okay, there's our next Raichu. No ribbon, or mark, I should say. Ribbon, or ribbons on the brain. There will be one time I'm going to come over here and this will be a shiny. It will not just be the shade. I promise it will be a shiny. And it'll be the one time where we're like, nah, it's definitely not going to be a shiny. So we'll just leave it. We'll ignore it this time. Why is the Pichu glowing in my map? Because anything that has that like gold aura glow around it on the map, Outbreak or anything, that just indicates that it's one of the Outbreak events. And they've all got increased shiny odds, so it just makes spotting an Outbreak that's part of the special event that's happening in game now a little bit easier than your kind of run-of-the-mill normal events. Oh, normal outbreaks. As Pikachus and Raichus are harder to get in female like starter or not, does anyone know? I think there's a larger chance of, at least in the wild, I think the males are more popular to come across than females. I think. I don't think it's a huge difference like with the starter Pokemon, but I think there is a slight... It's more likely to get a male, I think, than a female in the wild. At least that's... There we go, there's another one. There we go. This one looks tiny. Tiny little Raichu. What are the shiny odds? And Mimikyu shiny is hard to hunt at night. Is it hard at night? I thought it might be easier, like when it's like, you know, because it's like that whiter color, so I thought it would show up a little bit easier. Maybe not though. Prince Prominence Andre, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream with us today. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, thank you everyone. We smashed the like goal today, so absolutely smashed it. So appreciate it, friends. It'd be fun to do this next week. If we fail to get the Raichu, of course, today, it'll be fun to do this one next week as well, and continue, maybe go for the other families in the outbreak as well while it's running in game. Okay, so let's try and get some more of these shiny Alolan Raichus. There's 2 to check at least with this sandwich. Nice. Has this one got a mark? No, another one without a mark. It reminds me of like the, you know, the Eevee outbreak event that we had with the increased marks that we had. That event for the Eevees. Remember hunting. Remember I must have went through like about 30 Eevees without a single mark on any of them. At least we got 1 mark on a Raichu today, so that's not terrible. Just no jumbo just yet, but any one of these could have a jumbo mark that we've caught, so the last 2 at least. How long have we got left on the sandwich? Oh, we still got plenty of time as well. That's great. Okay, we got loads of time left. When it's so Eevee, the novelty has worn off. It's the marks that, like, yeah, make it difficult. Haley Raichu and the other outbreaks through the week too, not just the weekend. Yeah, through the week. So they're all running through till the 25th of July. So you've got a big bunch of time to take advantage of these, which is quite cool. That's why I'm like, maybe next week we can come back to do the other ones, like the Pichu. Get them all with the jumbo mark. That'd be kind of nice to have the full set of jumbo Pokemon. Picnic. Couldn't find a single shiny on the Eevee outbreak event. It was a hard one. I think there was like a couple of areas, Sergio, that were like really good in Kitakami and the cave areas where it was probably easier to hunt for the Eevees, where you could kind of just set yourself up and do the picnic reset, and then they would just spawn out the back wall, or you could kind of just send like a Pokemon like in Let's Go mode and just knock them out, you know? That is not a shiny. Oh, the lag on this game. So laggy. So laggy. I don't know why the frames are dropping so much on it. It's been fine all day as well. Almost the day. I was watching a recipe video for British steak and apple pie, mate. I did not know that was a thing. It looks amazing. Yeah, you get a lot of like pie recipes over here in the UK. Lots of different weird like I guess pastries that you would use for the pies to make different ones, like short crust, hot crust. Yeah, a bunch of different. Mate, you would have a great time over here in the UK trying all these different UK cuisines out. Can you manipulate the game to be in the nighttime? I can do, yeah, I could do, but I think doing that, well, no, you could do with the Outbreak and not lose it. You just have to be careful with time and not do it when, like, I couldn't do it here. Going into like my home and doing it now, you'd have to shut the whole game down and then change the time 40 minutes. It's because normally a day and night cycle is about 40 minutes, so you could just shut it down, move the clock forward about 40 minutes, and then boot the whole game up again. You shouldn't lose the Outbreak, so as long as you don't change the date itself when you're doing that and the game's shut down, then you should be all right. But like messing around with the clock when the game's running, it can despawn the Outbreaks that you've currently got on the map and then spawn new ones in, so you could lose kind of the progress that you've got. We got another one. It's like second nature, like noticing the shiny now. I feel like I can't miss it. If it's laggy hard for no reason, it's a sign that the error is coming. Don't say that, mate. Could you imagine? No save and lose all of these Raichus. That's what I said, Felipe. Just because they show that size does not mean that they have the mark. It just means that they're larger or smaller than average. That lock on the system doesn't guarantee the mark, yeah. Let us choose a fastball again. Fastball. They need to make a Shadow Lugia, a skinny variant. I mean, Shadow Lugia coming back would be amazing, wouldn't it? I would love to see something like that. One time a shiny had just spawned in on the game and the game froze before I could save. I was freaking because it stayed frozen for like 2 minutes. Luckily it unfroze. That's, I mean, the fact that it unfroze, but that must have been horrible as well, because like you're just thinking there, is it going to do anything, or I lost everything? I hate anything like that. I've had it happen once where I've lost a bunch of stuff on Scarlet and Violet when I was doing it, when it just randomly crashed for no reason, just out of the blue, just like running around like this, and then you just get that message up on the screen. It's like, yeah, gone. I think the most terrifying thing, there was like that what raid was it? What if it? Oh no, it was the postcard event, wasn't it, for the Pavilions? And it was like, I don't know what had happened, but it was wiping people's game data was just gone, and some weird glitch, which they have, I don't know if they have fixed, but it's such a rare occurrence. I'm pretty sure they fixed it, but I'm not too sure. But I haven't heard anyone have any issues with it. I did know someone that did lose their save file, but I think Nintendo got the save file back for them remotely somehow, which is mad. How many have you caught so far? Dragon we caught, this will be number 18, so we've caught 18 so far. Master Balls are going bankrupt because of shinies. Are you just solely catching in Master Balls? That's wild. Look at the Trumbeak just casually walking past. Have either of these got a mark? Nope. Nope. Nothing. Okay. How long we got on this sandwich? We got 9 minutes. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. That's the shadow again. I was like, that's a shiny. It's not. That one's not either. I was wondering if we'd see the red Hulk added into the mix. I think we are, aren't we? Killing regular Pichus, if they aren't shiny, they have to shine. So Tom, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, my friend. Hope you enjoy the stream if you're hanging out with us this afternoon. Alberto, you as well. Thank you so much, both of you, for the support there. Hope you enjoy your time on the channel with us all. Oh, Raichu there. Have you ever been scammed into trading a legitimate for hacked shinies? Never, mate. No. I'm pretty careful with what I kind of tend to trade out. Like, and there we go. There's another one. I would trade out, like, I normally, if I'm trading a shiny to someone, I normally, like, I would be, you know, I'd be quite happy to trade anything to help someone out, you know, especially if it's a spare one. I think like special shinies and stuff like that, if I've caught them, I'd be like a little bit hesitant to want to trade them. Not that I wouldn't want to share the shiny or anything. It's just normally like, you know, I've trained and like built that Pokemon specifically of like save for competitive and a special ball. So I wouldn't really tend to trade a shiny out. And like, I guess I'm just a bit wary about like Pokemon that I receive in trades, you know, unless I know the person very well and I could trust them. I'd always be a bit wary about shinies that I do receive, you know. I think everyone has to be at this stage, you know, because it's so easy for shiny Pokemon just to be hacked into the game. And when you like, especially for me in particular, because I think, and anyone else that plays like the competitive format, you know, because if you rock up to a competitive event and you've got even hacked Pokemon in your boxes, you can get like penalized for that. So it can cost you. And you know, like the worst case scenario is if you use one of those hacked Pokemon in your team and you don't know it's hacked, and then yeah, in the middle of the tournament, it can ruin a tournament run for you. And I think that's happened to a few people, you know. So I'd always have a bit of caution about it. It's why I always have this like gripe about like, I just wish Game Freak would have like better things in place to prevent these hacked Pokemon being put onto like GTS systems and things like that. But I don't know, they don't seem to be implementing anything, whether it's because they can't or it's because they haven't got the time or the resources. It's just, it would feel kind of better if they just had better kind of hard blocks against those sort of Pokemon. So you know, when you go onto the GTS, everything that you're getting off there is like legitimately caught in the game and nothing has the possibility of being hacked. Probably why I never really use the GTS unless I need to. There's a very like odd occasions where I'll need like, I'll be doing like completing a Pokedex or something in a game and I'll need a Pokemon and there's no one around that I know that has it that I can trade with. So it's like my last resort. So that would be the kind of only time I would maybe use GTS, really. If I was in those like real awkward situations where I wasn't able to trade it with anyone else that I knew. Danny, how are you doing? Yeah, we got the shiny Heracross yesterday. Incredible moment. It was just like absolutely unbelievable. And it was the female as well. So I like everything just lined up. The only thing that we didn't get that we were wanting was the guts ability. But I mean, that's, you take it 100 times, like 99 times out of 100. Like it's just, it was, yeah, amazing. So all we've got to do now is get the Deoxys now, which hopefully can be the next one. How long we got left on this sandwich? 4 minutes. Can we get one more shiny out of this sandwich in 4 minutes? I'm hoping we can. We just had a nice little run of shinies there, so can we continue it just a little bit longer? That seems like a huge Raichu, but it's probably exactly the same size as anything else. Wow, those odds. Wow, that's crazy, Riley. I didn't realize it went down that much. So the odds of getting a max-sized Pokemon is 1 in 16,000. With Humunga Power level 3, it goes all the way down to 1 in 64. That's a crazy increase. That's mad. Wow. So we technically need to catch about 64 shiny Raichus, and one of them should have the jumbo mark. 1. So with a single box of Pokemon, you're about halfway to odds, which seems reasonable actually. So I think we're gonna have to farm a lot of Herba Mystica over the weekend. Get ready for next week. If we don't get it in these few here, and even if we do, we'll go for the Pikachu and stuff next week. I think we'll try and make our way through all of the Outbreak families, try and get them all. If we can, that would be amazing. Dang, hit that I missed it, but these early streams are hard to come since it's 3 to 5 a.m. for me. Ah, oh, Danny, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll try and get some more scheduled a bit later on for my time, so it's a bit more convenient for you guys, you know. Sucks that you missed it as well, because you kind of you've been watching majority of the runs as well so far. Is that a shiny, or is that actually... No, it is. Is it? Or is that... It is a shiny, yeah. It's not just the shade. We get one more in that. So deceiving, the shade. Beware of the shade when you're Alolan Raichu hunting, friends. The idea maybe for other channel, I don't know, haha, but you could set up a league where you pick 3 members or something to be a gym leader and 4 for an Elite 4, and then you, the champion, and we take it on. Sounds fun, mate. I don't know if you'd want me as the champion though. I wouldn't be the level that you would need to bop everyone. On shiny Pichu, yellower, yeah, they're like a more, I want to say like a lime, no, not lime, like a more lemony yellow, like a pastel yellow, aren't they? That would be awesome though. Like we'd have to win the whole thing to get a chance in the... Oh, to be in the league. Wow, that would just be to get into the league. Wow, that's cool. Voice for Coco has already been announced. Password serial code, Anipok broadcast, distribution period 26th of... What? Is that true? That's amazing. I've missed that news. That's very cool. So that's the last one. That's very cool indeed. That must have been... Yeah, did Sarah B drop that earlier? Yeah. Must have been when I've been streaming. No. Oh, there it is, yeah. New distribution has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Get Roy's Fuecoco through a shared code that will be given during the episode on the 26th of July. That's the day after the Massa Breaks and the Pikachu Raid event. So that's cool. That's very exciting. 21 seconds. Can we get one more Jumbo Shiny in 21 seconds? Not if we're running into the Crabolas. Thanks for the heads up on that, though. Very exciting. Very exciting news indeed. The more you grind to start to see the colors of the normal Raichu becoming lime. They just all merge into one. Right, can we get one more last one? And the sandwiches run out. But we might be able to just spawn a shiny in and have that 1 in 16,000 chance of it being a jumbo. Right, no, nothing. Right, friends, that was the last sandwich. We got 2 more. So that wasn't a bad sandwich, actually. That was actually a good haul. We got 6 in the end there with that sandwich. It's more like it. Did we get a mark on those last 2? I wonder. No. And no. Nothing. Okay. Let's go check them out in Mesagoza. Let's see if we've managed to get a jumbo shiny Alolan Raichu. HM Belinda, see your message. Where in here? How far is it? I sold all your limes after I cooked by that 9-year-old. Which message, Belinda? found a jumbo one with the Destiny mark. No way, Vader. That's insane. Congrats. Congrats. That's amazing. Key lime. We haven't seen key lime today. Key lime pie. Right, let's check. Number 1 of the last 6. See, can this? Let's see. It's a seriously big one. Feels comforting to have such a bulky, reliable buddy around, doesn't it? Right, no jumbo mark for that one. Let's check the next one. Number 2. Raichu level 64. This one seems good sight, bigger than average. It's quite a specimen. Take good care of it. Negatory for that one as well. Number 3, let's check. This is a seriously big in. Okay. Number 4. Oh, we're running out. We only got 2 left after this. Seems a good sight bigger than average. Wow. Okay, 2 more left. Yeah. Belinda, I was just talking about it. Yeah, for the 26th of July. Yeah. Thank you, though. And okay, one more, friends. This is going to be our last chance today. Can it be shiny? Can it be a jumbo mark? Come on. No, it cannot. It only seems a good sight bigger than the others. No jumbo. That's sad. That's sad. And we got one marked Pokemon today, at least. So where is it? It is around here. Let's just change this around. So there is our only marked Pokemon today. It's a cool mark for sure. It is the Flustered mark, one I haven't had before, but that is Raichu the easily flustered. Not really the title that you want. It is in a moon ball as well, so that's kind of nice. But we tried. 22 Alolan Raichus today isn't too bad. And it's been a fun stream. It has been a very fun stream. But I guess what we'll do is we'll have to come back and try again on another one. We'll be back on Monday, so we'll try again then, I guess. Back Monday, 100%. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone that's come out to the stream today. If you're taking part in the raid event over the weekend for the Pikachu, I hope you have a lot of luck and good luck with the Herba drops for that. If you're taking part in the mass outbreaks though, for the shinies and for marked shinies, I really do send you a lot of good luck. I hope you all get some really good spawns, shiny spawns, and a lot of those marks as well, and get very lucky with them, just like Vader with that Destiny mark and the Jumbo mark, which is absolutely insane. That's crazy. Never heard that before at all. So yeah, friends, take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you all coming out, hanging out this Friday. All the likes, all the support, all the new subscribers, and everything else supporting the channel. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you so much, and I'll hope to see you all on Monday when we go live then. And until then, take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Good luck if you're watching the football over the weekend, whoever you're supporting. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully the better team comes out on top. And I will see you all next week, friends. So until then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks again. Bye bye.